What's up, everybody? What's up? My cat thought I was talking to her. She's right here. What's up, everybody? Oh, fuck. Why does Twitch always do that? Okay, give me a sec. What's up? Okay, sorry, just getting these tweets out. Bam, bam. How the hell is everybody doing? Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. Hopefully it's a little understandable because I was, I mean, holy God, the last week and a half has been fucking absurd. So I needed yesterday off really badly. And we won our hockey tournament game yesterday. So I had a good day yesterday. Nice little rest day, and we also destroyed. I got a cheeky little top right-hand corner glove side snipe. It was sick. Anyways, miss you guys. Boop, 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 boop. Tweeting out. All right, we are live. Let me get the chats in place, and then we'll talk, brothers and sisters. Don't forget our sisters out there. Hope everyone's having a fucking great day. Pop out chat. Bam, bam, bam. Move these over here. Okay. How's everybody doing? Holy shit, there's a lot of people already. So why is literally every YouTuber shitting on Marathon? 99% of them haven't even played it. I think it's a mix of a couple of things. I think for Destiny, why is there no Destiny audio? I think for Destiny people, it's a bit of. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, okay, we're good now. I think for some Destiny people, it is kind of the doom and gloom of like, you know, Destiny hasn't been doing too hot, and you know, it never feels good to see. Even if I don't think, you know, Marathon development has affected Destiny as much as a lot of people think. You know, it's still an easy thing to kind of point fingers at. So I think it really has to do with that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a Court of Blades while we chat here. But also I think for a lot of people it's just like, you know, negative stuff gets more views, and for some people maybe they just don't like it. It is gonna be a very niche game. Like I've never been secretive about that. I think everyone should try it. I think a lot more people are going to like it than they think. But I mean, it's a, you know, are they revealing Frontiers? We don't have an official date yet, but now that Marathon is announced, I would expect Frontiers in the next few weeks for sure, 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, they said it's still coming in. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, Shrimp, appreciate you. Can we customize runners similar to Destiny, or is it different? Their abilities are set. You can augment some of their abilities with implants and cores, which are kind of like, you know, character mod stuff. In terms of cosmetics, I don't know yet. Oh, who updated the badge and fucking command? That's insane. Oh, man. What's up, everyone on the YouTube side? Here's a question about Marathon. Where will your voiceover session be put in the game? What the fuck are you talking about? There's also a video I want to watch. The Bungie Foundation recorded a bunch of me and CB Gray for Marathon videos on the Bungie Foundation thing, and I haven't seen them yet, so I wanna make sure I see them. Mostly because I got to do them with my boy CB. Kane, what's up? My weekend was great, man. Saturday was fucking insane. This last week has been unreal. Thank you all so much. Like, I'm serious. Thank you so much for. Am I doing something wrong here? I don't even know. Okay, I can do damage. I mean, between going to Bungie a couple weeks ago now, and the ARG and the reveal, and then everything else, it's been fucking unreal. So thank you all. Krydar, there's a rumor that the third map is the UESC Marathon. I don't know if you're allowed to say anything. I can tell you it's not the third map. Smiley face. What I can say, my friend, what I think I'm allowed to say is there are 3 maps at launch, and the Marathon is not one of those. That's what you get. Yo, Dave, what's up? Why haven't they showed much of the 4 other aliens? So this is something, there are certain things in the game that are aliens that may have been hinted at in trailers. That's all I'll say about that, because I don't know how much Bungie wants me to say. And like, even if I'm technically allowed to say stuff, I still think some things are going to be better experienced as a community when they happen, which is why, like, technically, so I was talking about the kind of Easter eggy type map. I believe I'm allowed to talk about that, like, through and through, as, like, I don't think there's any restrictions. But I think it's the type of thing that is going to be a lot better if the community knows it's, like, there, but doesn't know a lot about it. You know, similar to, like, a zombies Easter egg or a raid. Like, I think that sort of stuff is better when you experience it, like, genuinely for the first time, you know what I mean? So that's how I'm kind of approaching that. What's the third map? The third map is more, I don't think it has a finalized name, but I believe it's more of like a close quarter, like city military base type one. I haven't seen it. I've heard a description of it, and we saw one piece of concept art, but we have not seen it. Are you under NDA for Frontiers? I've not seen anything for Frontiers. I have never been to Bungie for Destiny stuff. We don't trust you, you know something? Yeah, I mean, I just said that I know something. I just think that a lot of things... Hey, what I played with that Easter eggy map, I played a version of it 6 months ago. And so much has changed, I'm sure. But also, you should know it's there. But there should be no spoilers. There was a really good question. Yo, Lebanese Richtofen, that is an awesome name. Thank you for the sub. I feel like there was another really good question in chat, but I don't fucking... I think Milo said it best. In the reveal, there's too much yap and not enough details. I don't know why they're doing that. I think, like, for instance, the biggest mistake about the reveal is that there was no Vital. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why they're doing that. I think they should hint at the secrets a lot without spoiling anything. See, though, Travis, when I was on the last word, had a really good point. I'm just fucking dying, sorry. I'm washed. Travis had a really good point that it's hard to, like, make a gameplay for... it's hard to make gameplay for extraction shooters for, like, a reveal like that, like a showcase, really enticing, because you have to keep in mind, like, so much of like the enjoyment of an extraction shooter is like the tension of you being in a position where you might like lose your shit, you know what I mean? And that's not something you can really convey through gameplay. It's a very, like, you have to be in that situation. I still think they could have done a better job showing off stuff like the secrets, for instance. Or not showing off the secrets, saying stuff about the secrets and saying stuff about the lore. Although that 8-minute short was fucking peak. It's hard, man. It's hard. I definitely I definitely sympathize with the position they're in. And I think, you know, I liked a lot of things in the reveal. I didn't like a lot of things in the reveal. I do think it should have been less talking and more gameplay. You should know the Marathon Twitter page keeps testing the compiler. Oh, yes, this is what I was going to talk about. So people were asking about the 4 and the compilers and stuff. So there are hints for things that are in the game. I think what is happening is the game, like, we are starting off in the game right before shit is about to pop off. So in the lore of Marathon, in 2794, something like that, it's in the cinematic, the 4 attack and like destroy Tau Ceti and like kill it. That's the very beginning of the cinematic trailer thing, where people are they're on the beach with the weird car and then they're getting nuked and then everything dies. That's that invasion. We are almost 100 years past that. We are 100 years past that. Our runners and like Traxxas and all of these corporations have just arrived to the Tau Ceti system. We don't know what the fuck's going on. We don't know what happened in the Marathon. We don't know about the existence of the 4 or the Spit or any of that stuff. We don't know any of that. So us as players, some of us know that because we know Marathon lore. But like in-game canonically, we don't know what the fuck's going on. And we just got here, and I think the way that they're doing Marathon is we arrive, and we are, we're going to be scoping out Tau Ceti and trying to find these, relics and artifacts and stuff, all this loot left over. And then I think with like the seasonal model, very quickly, shit's going to start popping off. So I think like the intro to the game is everyone's confused what the shit's happening, but there's a bunch of really valuable stuff on Tau Ceti. USEC doesn't want us getting it, and we're like going, and the, corporations and MIDA are like paying us to go steal shit and like do certain contracts, try to figure out what happened. I think very quickly shit is gonna like pop the fuck off, and that's going to be the driver of the seasonal model. I don't know that for sure. I haven't had those conversations with any of the Bungie devs, but that's like the read I get. Did Bungie talk about anti-cheat? Like a ton. They have invested so much, man. Only 8 challenges? Yes, I am super washed. I need to try to get all of these. I have that. One more Court of Blades. I should be done with those. How do I get Reprisal? Is this only from farming the Metathesized? Were artifacts scrapped? The answer I got for that is that they don't exist in the way that they currently did, and they were really not great in the playtest. My first playtest. But they might come back. They're really interested in the idea. They just didn't like how they were implemented. What are you doing about Marathon and Borderlands 4 same day? It's not even a question for me. I have thousands of hours in the Borderlands franchise. I like Marathon more, and that's just I don't expect that to be a very popular opinion, and that's totally fine if you guys want to watch Borderlands people on that day. But also there's a perspective of personal enjoyment, especially recent Borderlands games. I just haven't been a big fan of. Tiny Tina's was pretty good. Replayability wasn't great, but I really didn't like Borderlands 3 or the pre-sequel at all. So for me, I have played a motherfuck ton of Marathon. I like it. And so from a personal enjoyment, I'm going to be playing that. And I'm looking forward to playing that way more. And then also, Borderlands creators get access to Borderlands like a fucking month early. So I don't stand a goddamn chance. Whereas, I'm one of the people they use to, market the game. So I have kind of a leg up on Marathon stuff. So it makes sense from a business perspective, even though this isn't my job. It makes sense from that perspective, and it's what I want to do more anyways. So it just kind of makes sense. I'll be playing both. Don't get me wrong. I will absolutely. Why the fuck? I will 100% be playing both. Much respect for all your Marathon coverage and positivity. I'm with you. One question: how do you expect it to run hardware wise? I don't know. I mean, we were using pre-built PCs when we were there. They seem to run pretty well, but I didn't really fuck around with any of the settings. We had a very limited amount of time to meet our team, play test, and enjoy it. And then the next day, an even more limited amount of time to try to capture the best gameplay possible. So I wasn't really too focused on that sort of stuff. I imagine it'll run pretty good. I didn't experience anything crazy in the playtest. And I should have looked to, because our PCs, they were right there. I should have looked to see what the graphics card was, but it didn't seem I wouldn't expect it to be unreasonable. I mean, it's a PvP game, right? Like, are there vehicles? No, not that I'm aware of. I, for the life of me, can't understand the humor of the Borderlands series. I really like a lot of the humor in Borderlands, especially like Borderlands 2. But I don't know. It's just for me, like, I feel like the main problem I have with Borderlands is the gameplay just hasn't evolved at all. And in fact, in a lot of ways, I think the gameplay's like actively gotten kind of worse over the, especially endgame, over the different Borderlands. I feel like it's just aged out. Like and that's fine. I plan on playing it through at least once. It just, you know, I think it's gonna run really well because of the lack of textures. Remember, it is still an alpha, so I would expect things to look a lot more detailed than they currently do. According to other streamers, they're running on 4070, so mid to end high. Oh, that's not bad though. According, what did Wabi say? I would expect it to run similar to, I would expect it to run very similar to Destiny PvP. This is off topic. Would you ever give Black Myth, Wukong, or any other Souls game? Like, I'm not against Souls games or Souls likes, but I just don't really have the time. Like, so I've really got to prioritize. You know what I mean? So I've been wanting to play Blueprints as well. I need to catch the zombies map. I've just completely missed. This Friday I have off of work, so probably a longer stream on Friday, going in blind. I know literally nothing about the new zombies map, except that the Ray Gun Mark II is in it in some form or fashion. That's all I know. So this Friday, I plan on going in completely blind to the zombies map and checking that out. Do you think the price will be decisive for the success of Marathon? I don't really know. That is admittedly one thing I'm not really too in tune with. Because it's, for me, it's never really, like, I personally don't care that much if a game is $40 or $60. I know that is obviously, like, I say that from, like, a huge position of privilege, obviously. But I don't really know how people respond to that. I honestly have no idea. I feel like it's overblown on Twitter, but I don't know. So based on what I gather from the cinematic trailer, you can confirm your runner model changes every time you die and make a new shell. No, that does not happen. I think the glitch changing in the cinematic trailer, the way I read it is that those are teases for skins, like the cosmetics in the game. We know there will be cosmetics. We know a lot of them will come from factions or, you know, end game puzzles and shit like that, like doing things. We know there will be a microtransaction store as well. I don't really know what that'll look like though. They won't talk about it. If they're probably still shaping it up and doing market research, to be honest. But that's what I took that as. Do you feel like it was ready to be shown off, or was it too early? I think it was a fine time to show it off. I wish they would let us stream the alpha. I don't really understand showing it off and then hiding gameplay when there are 20 hours of alpha gameplay already on the internet. It's kind of weird they wouldn't let us show it off, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of that. And I think certain other things should have been focused on more. Like, I think there should have been a traditional Bungie Vidoc. Personally, I think that would have helped the reveal a lot, instead of like a panel. Or I like the idea of the panel, you know, and they've done this for Destiny a couple times too. I like the idea of a dev panel as an after show. I don't really like the idea of a dev panel as the main reveal. I just don't think that works very well. I think they should have done a Vidoc instead. I think, you know, have the dev chat after. And then I think they should have talked about more of the secrets and the mystery and the live events stuff, the seasonal model, and how they're really driving the narrative. And like, I feel like everything that sets Marathon apart from other extraction shooters, those were like the exact things they didn't talk about. And as someone who has an insane amount of time in Marathon, like I was thinking about this, right? If you take all the non-devs on the planet, everyone who has played Marathon, I'm like almost certainly top 5. Like number of pure hours in Marathon. On like, period. I could be totally wrong. That's my estimation based off of how many playtests I've done and how much I've put into it. And like every time they ask us for feedback, you know, we tell them all the negative feedback, and then like they always ask like, what did you enjoy the most? And like everything I have ever answered was not shown in the reveal. And I just find that like, I don't want them to like spoil anything, but like let people know it's there. That's where I'm at. And so that's what a lot of my feedback has been. Nestros, so you feel like and if I miss your question, sorry guys, there's a lot of people in both chats. If I miss any of your questions, just ask it again. Give it like 5 minutes and ask it again. I apologize if I miss one. I'd be pretty surprised if alpha is much different from what streamer. No. What we played was the alpha build. It is 100% the alpha build. We were told it is the build that everyone is going to be playing. For sure, 100%. I think the game will change between now and launch. I was reading. Oh, you feel like I'll be able to progress season after season, understand more of the world I'm playing in Secrets level? Yes. I think the world is going to change a lot season to season. That's my read on it. I mean, obviously it's pre-release, so they're being sort of vague about a lot of that stuff. But from what I gather, talking to different devs and understanding, you know, different things. What is this? Do I have to stand somewhere? Do I have to stand in this shit? Yes, okay, fuck, I'm bad. I always leave the Hive one, so I don't really know what you do for it. Yeah, I know, I'm washed, bro. Do you think they refrain from showing the in-game terminal because it's unfinished? It's, yes and no. Like, they should have also hinted at that. That's exactly, like, the 3 things that I think Marathon does the best. I'll do 4 things. I'll do 3 and a bonus. The gunplay and the movement and shit feels amazing, but that's, like, kind of hard to get through a screen. Especially when like a lot of the intensity comes from like, I don't want to lose my shit. You cannot translate that. 2, the secrets. 3, the story. And they barely touched, like the cinematic trailer was cool as fuck, but like in terms of like how it corresponds to the game, they barely talked about that. And I think that's a mistake. And the secrets and stuff, they literally did not even mention anything. I think that's a mistake. The other thing is, I think, is the art. I've given a lot of feedback over the last week that I think I think there's a lot they can do to bring the new version of the art closer to parity with the old version. So I have spoken directly to devs and said, hey, you should probably bring like the bodies and the blue blood and stuff. Like people want to see that. And the answer I've gotten is a lot of those textures and stuff are still like very alpha and the assets have either not been made or finished yet. So I can't promise that'll be there in the final version of the build, but there are a lot of things currently that you see in the alpha that are not the end goal. So keep that in mind as well. And I think there's other stuff like the fungus. A lot of people love the fungus, the glowy neon fungus in the first trailer. In the current game, it's like pink and matte. It's not glowy at all. And I've had a lot of conversations with a couple people this week. And I'm like, why would you change stuff like that? Like, the amount of videos that have been made just on that fucking fungus alone is insane. Like, no cap. And it's like, I feel like they need to, I really like where the art style is at for the most part for the game. I really do like it. I think there are certain things they can do to bring it closer to parity with the original version and really marry, like, people's ideas with where it is now in a way that'll benefit the game in a big way. What FOV were you playing on? I was playing on default. It sucks because for the first 2 playtests I did change the FOV. I totally forgot with the time I was playing with you know, I got footage. So I was playing on normal default, what, 85 or whatever. I was not playing on max. It goes all the way up to 105 like Destiny. That's on me. That's on me. Concord 2.0, dog, please. Like, you look like you're, I don't know, 35 to 40 in your picture. Fucking act your age, please. Like, holy fucking shit, bro. David, how you doing? I hope it gets progressively darker because the game and the characters seem a bit too colorful. There are instances in the game that are a lot darker.
Blood begets.
Exactly.
Blood.
The gameplay trailer and the overview made it seem extremely slower, janky, but the streaming video with you and Dr. Lupo made it seem extremely fun. That's another thing. I mean, Bungie trailers always are slower. Like, even Destiny, like the people doing PvP, it's usually slower, right? Like, they would have given me a couple more days, I would have offered to do some of that for them. Not really, but it's just like, I agree. It's this, especially when you use the movement tech on Locust and Glitch. Like, for instance, I played with a lot of devs. None of them bunny hop with the knife. I figured that shit out day one because that's the first thing any, like, gamer is going to try is, like, how do I move the fastest? Oh, yeah, pull out my knife and bunny hop. That same guy I yelled at a couple minutes ago just said, I'm speaking my mind. Yeah, I think that's the problem, dog. Like, if that's what's on your mind, I really, like, do some fucking Sudoku or something. Let's work on that. Get some books without pictures in them. I think we can really ramp up the things that are going on up here. I believe in you. I hope it gets more gritty and dark. Yes, I agree. I think, and like I said, I've seen instances and places in the game where it does look a lot better and grittier and stuff. March is probably the brightest map. Were you more of a fan of the older version art style compared to what we've got now? There are certain things I like of both. Like, I really like the readability in game now is really good. It's really good. And I love kind of the, so like the reason a lot of the graphics are the way they are is because, or like maybe not the graphics, but the visuals, is because the intent is that like the installation on Tau Ceti, they're supposed to be like, you know, like 3D printed, like constructed houses that just went up instantly. And so a lot of the graphics, like if you go to like the window seals, like the actual seal, the weathering, it literally says like seal, 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 seal. And like if you go to the pipes, it says like pipe, 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 pipe. And it, you know, at first it kind of seems like unfinished graphics, but really what it is just like corporate, hey, we're just throwing this, not corporate like Bungie, corporate like Traxxas, corporate like USEC, corporate like Nucleoric. Hey, just throw this shit together, let people know what it is, and then it doesn't need to look good. And so like they're playing into that theme. Environmental storytelling, that's a much better way of saying it. It's not Concord 2.0, but you're hyping it up like it's the best game ever. Where have I like ever done that? Like every time I talk about it, I talk about the negatives. I just spent 20 minutes talking about the negatives. My official review talked about the negatives. All of the, like, I swear to, like, people have these voices in their head. The version of me in your head is not my problem. You know what I mean? Or you're making it my problem. It shouldn't be my problem. Just because you all have selective hearing or, like, only hear the positive things I say, that doesn't make that reality. I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I really want to see this fit in the game somehow. Can I get some NDA emote spam? You did say it's a game changer in the video they posted, to be fair. Both of those quotes, in the second one, you can directly hear me say it. You can directly hear me say it. Both of those quotes are specifically about the secrets and the puzzles and that sort of stuff, the Easter eggy stuff, that they did not talk about at all. That shit, if they continue to lean into it and like let people know it's there and encourage people to go find it, that is literally genre defining and changing. 100%. I will stand by that until the fucking day I die. In the same way that Vault of Glass completely changed the looter shooter genre forever, I feel the same exact way about the shit they're not talking about. 100%. I will take that to my fucking, I will defend that until I die. Do you think seasonal wipes will be used to fit in the lore story? Maybe. I have no idea. You had a thumbnail saying absolutely insane? Yeah, but if you watch the fucking video, I say the negative shit. Are you guys fucking stupid, bro? I don't even know what to tell you anymore. I just don't even know. Yeah, but this one sentence you said in this novel was overly positive for me. So you're a shit, like, fucking suck my ass, bro. So you're saying they used the quote out of context? I mean, it was definitely a marketing thing. You can literally hear me. If you look at the second quote, you hear me say it. Damn, Scaro 9's not very likable. Your mom likes me, but, you know, hey, 50% of the family's good enough for me. Holy fuck. Were you blow away on initial play? Yeah, almost immediately. For sure. It took me probably a couple runs to learn the loop, but as soon as I am... Look, I'm used to the Bungie feel, so as soon as I sat down my first playtest in October, I was like, oh, this feels good. This feels like home. So I am definitely biased in that way, and in the same way a lot of you guys would be as well. You have such an inability to take any minor criticism. Nothing you have said is criticism, dog. Like, you're literally attacking my character, and like, not only you, a ton of people are doing this, and it's like you're just like making shit up. You're just like saying things that I have never said, or like selectively saying things that are a portion of what I have said. And it's just like, dog, you know what I mean? This isn't my job. I'm just here to have a good time. And like, I'm sorry, if any of you aren't having a good time, then please just go away. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? American's only joke is your mama jokes. Did that one hit a little close to home? Sorry. YouTube chat moment. It is actually insane. I noticed this on Saturday. And like, you guys know, YouTube is my home. I prefer YouTube streaming, but holy fuck. The discrepancy between the number of brain cells. I'm so sorry. There are great YouTube chatters. I don't want to get it wrong. There are a lot of people I love having in my chat on YouTube, okay? But it is so... YouTube chat is a different fucking world, okay? Shrimp, you are a good YouTube chatter. Most of them. Most of the YouTube chatters. I will say the highs on Twitch and YouTube are about the same. Like, the best chatters are about the same. The lows on YouTube are way lower. It's just like, I don't know why. It's crazy, dude. Did you like the sound design? I don't remember whose video it was, but there's a scout rifle that sounds so good. A lot of the sound design was good. One thing, and I gave this feedback, the USEC, like the robots, are so much louder than the players. So if you're like camped in an event and you're like trying to sound, I don't know the appropriate way to say this in 2025. If you're trying to focus and listen to the sound, you like all you can hear is the fucking robots. You've changed. Oh, Vertigo, I saw your DM and I forgot to respond to it. I like the idea. I have an additional idea. Do you think the graphics quality will improve at release? Improve is subjective. I think they'll change a lot. Now that we know Marathon is a pay title, what do you think your ceiling for the title would be? I'm gonna be like, I know things you guys don't know, so my ceiling's gonna be a lot higher than like a normal person. Okay, Wabi, thanks. I would, at this point, personally, I would pay $70 for it, but that's also because I pay $70 for like Call of Duty every year, and I barely ever fucking play that other than zombies or a little bit of Warzone. I do come from a position of privilege, and I recognize that. But I mean, they already said it's not gonna be a full price game. They literally said it's not gonna be a full price game. So I think we all know it's either gonna be $30 or $40, which I would pay like literally without even thinking about it. How is it playing with Dr. Lupo? Ben is fucking awesome. He taught me how to use chopsticks, but he is so fucking nice. He's really good at the game. Our team, me, Luke, Hidden Xperia, and Ben, Dr. Lupo, we were having the most fun out of the entire. There's probably 50 of us in that room playtesting. We three were the loudest. We were the top of the internal leaderboards. We were fucking definitely having the most fun, for sure. What's up, Destin? I refuse to pay over $2,000. Fair enough. I've heard Lucas is super cool, dude. They're all really cool. Yeah. Most of us that hung out were the 6 of us that were that were in the trailer. So us 3, Bear Key, Stankrat, and Jesse Kazam, and then CB Gray as well. And so I got to spend the most time with them, all really cool. I got to spend a lot of time with Travis. I've known Travis for years, though. Love that guy. And I got to spend a lot of time with Ryan Gillum over at Polygon as well. So it was really fun. I still think it's so fucking funny. In the one clip, you can see me check over my shoulder. I see, fucking Game Awards guy. Oh my God, how am I blanking on his name? Oh my God, what is happening? It's been a long day. Yeah, Jeff Keeley, he was behind me, and you see in the very first clip where they were like, "Yo, are you scoping out the room?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm seeing who's loading in," and I look back and I see him get into the game at the same time, and then we fucking killed them that game. So fucking funny. So funny. It was a good time. It was a good time. Do you think Marathon should have proc chat? Yes, I made that. Every one of us streamers and creators and even all the press that I talked to, we all like directly talked to them, and we were like, it is a mistake to not have this in the game at launch. Like, you need to put it in there. And I fully believe with like every fiber of my being, if they get that feedback enough, chat, they are going to implement it. Okay, it might not be, I don't know what the technical side of that is. Like, I don't know if they'll be able to get it by launch. I hope they are, but like, they are really taking feedback for this. I have seen it in I'll give feedback. 3 months later, I'll do another playtest, and they've already addressed that feedback. It has happened multiple times between every time I've playtested. They absolutely want your feedback so they can make the best game possible. I promise you that. Promise you that. One of the top voted feedback threads in the Discord is proximity chat. Good. Keep letting them know. Keep letting them know. Did you guys play with different weathers? Yeah. There's we played, one of the weather is like the heaviest storm that you could ever think of. It's crazy. Like, you can see 10 feet in front of you, and that's it. It completely, and I was running around most of the time with the sniper. The 2 guns I used in the gameplay that you guys saw, the long shot sniper, the bully SMG, that's what I used pretty much the entire time. Those games made my sniper like completely irrelevant. There's no way you were using it. It completely changes the dynamic of the map. It makes it so you can't you can't hear anything. You can't hear people running or shooting across the map. It's really cool how it transforms the game. Upended. I swear Concord has morphed people's perception of every new title release. It feels like no one's even trying to look at the game itself. It's just not constructive at all, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sick of that, the Concord stuff. Dude, you're tall as fuck. I saw you sitting with CB and you look tall as fuck. Oh, that's what I, one second. I wanted to look at the Bungie Foundation. I think they tweeted out the video with me and CB. Yes! I gotta wear a skinnier. This is a, we dropped Lightkeepers, Scare 9 and CB Gray onto toxicity 4 to playtest Marathon. Now they're back with gameplay reactions and a quick chat with the Marathon creative director. You ready, runners? Yeah, so that's me and CB. We got to do a bunch of cool shit here. I've not seen this video. There's times that I know it's gonna be a little cringe because they were definitely like, hey, we're recording this for like TikTok, you know, so we were playing that up a little bit. But Upended, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I forgot to say that. This was my only hoodie that doesn't have, so all my hoodies are the metal ones that have like this, that have metal branding on them, like metal bands. And they're always very specific. They're like, you're gonna be recorded, so please don't have anything with like noticeable brands on them. And I was like, ah. But it's a Bungie Foundation hoodie. It's just really big, so it makes me look probably about 10 pounds heavier than I am. But here we go. Should we tell the people what we're doing today?
Today we are going to be playtesting Marathon.
If you're a fan of Destiny, if you're a fan of OG Halos, it feels very, very similar. The Bully SMG feels just like the Teraba from Destiny. It feels amazing. I mean, the whole experience from gunplay and gameplay feel, it has that classic Bungie. Damn, they got some editors, huh?
PvP extraction game, but the objectives at this additional layer that almost makes me feel like I'm doing more than just trying to grab loot and get it out.
What's your favorite aspect of the game? Like in terms of, is it runners?
I don't think I got to talk to this guy. What?
Like,
what
really is like your favorite part?
There's a lot of stuff that I like. It's the tension. Okay. I love the survival tension of like, you land in the world and you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. What's your favorite runner?
Blackbird.
Okay, why?
First of all, it saves me when someone pings you, you get a notification, so
Right.
you can book it.
And mine's Void, because it also saves me, because I go invisible and then I book it.
There you go.
Just in a different way.
Commonality between Destiny and Marathon is the community, and so I think being able to rally behind different events.
This was my first time getting to spend a lot of time with CB. I mean, we've been friends for 7 or 8 years, and we've hung out at a couple GCXs, and of course we've hung out like in game and talked to each other. This was my first time like getting to hang out with CB, and it was so fucking awesome, man.
Foundation charities or ARGs, that's where the big opportunity is to bring the community together and have these moments that they never forget.
We win that. Goodbye. So first off, Marathon is sick. It's gonna be, everyone's gonna love it, and we're gonna have to get some runs in together.
Yes,
for
we
sure.
are, because I'm tired of you killing me.
We also killed this squad like 2 or 3 times.
Thank you so much to Bungie in general, just for making this such a magical event, and we're so excited to see what Bungie Foundation is going to do on the Marathon side. We just can't wait, and we're excited to continue to hopefully be a part of it.
Fuck, that was good. They got some good editors. That was good. That was awesome. That was a DualShock 4. Why are they using a PS4 controller? Ask CV, man. I think we could request what we were, what input we wanted. I'm mouse and keyboard, so. Did you see they put Jake Balladino in a separate Severance room? It was weird because like a couple people, that room was like, if I'm sitting here, it was like back here. And like people were rotating through, like I don't know what was up with that room, but there was a couple of different people in there. Are there bosses, mini bosses, and are the OG alien races a rare encounter? In the build that we played, there are bosses and mini bosses, and the OG alien races are not currently as present as I would like them to be, but I do think they're going to be a big part of the seasonal storytelling. Did you see any Destiny references in Marathon? There were a lot more Halo references. Like the hand cannon, the pistol is literally called the Magnum CE. And the gold mod for the Magnum CE gives it a sniper scope. Where have I seen a pistol with a sniper scope before? That's called the Magnum CE. Did you see the fourth map build? In fact, yes. I've not seen the third map yet, but the fourth map is the thing I think sets Marathon apart, for sure. I'm very excited. That fourth map, it's the good stuff, okay? It's the fucking good stuff. Do I need 10 metastasize to turn in or 5? I'm gonna turn in 10. Sober, what's up? Scarrow, do you think that the game will have a lasting impact through the seasons? I hope so. It's hard to say, right? Because like so much of like the how much of an impact the seasonal loop is able to have is like what type of fan base it's able to capture at launch, you know? I think the potential is there, and what they're trying to do with the lore and stuff, I think it's easily possible, but it's so early to tell with this sort of thing. Also, the narrative hasn't been finished. Yeah, we're 6 months from launch. I mean, I don't think that's that surprising. SkillUp's video, I saw this, hinted that the narrative hasn't even been started. I talked to quite a few devs, and I've seen quite a few things in-game, and like also the fucking 8-minute short film that we got that heavily suggests that is not true. And I don't know like who we talked to, or like if maybe we just heard different things or our interpretations are different, but I just don't see how that could be the case literally at all based off of what I heard and I saw. So I think he's just wrong somehow. Or maybe misunderstanding, or someone told him the wording was bad or something. I don't know, but I don't know. Or like I said, it could just be a simple misunderstanding. I mean, it was a fucking hectic couple of days, man. Why didn't I keep it? Yeah, plus the ARGs. Yeah, both had an insane amount of lore. That is also a really good point. Scopes opinions aren't to be trusted. I know, like, I don't want to ever discredit anyone's like review of the game or anything like that, but I do think it's important to note, like, when like sometimes people just, you know, it's a rush. We had 1 day to play the game, 1 day to get footage. In between there, we're supposed to squeeze in all these conversations. Then we have to go home, and then we have like 5 days to get our videos ready under very like specific criteria. Like, shit gets mixed up. It is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and criticize anyone for getting a small thing wrong or whatever. You know what I mean? Linex83, have they said anything regarding battle passes or in-game currencies? No, nothing like that yet. Do you think I could do a mode like Modern Warfare Zombies? The fuck was that? Why'd you meow at me? Shadow wants there to be a Modern Warfare Zombies thing, but no, I don't think they'll do that. Do you think everyone should get a notification when pinged? Oh, like Blackbird? No. It's good to have those character specific bonuses and stuff. Even with all of that, I can't, like, it's so funny how people, like, how everyone has a different opinion of all the runners and stuff. Like Blackbird, I think Blackbird is very, very good. She is probably my least favorite of the 4 for me to run. Because she has 0 movement ability. None at all. The other 3 that are in the alpha build have some sort of advanced movement in some way. Blackbird doesn't. And so for me, that makes Blackbird my least favorite character. Now, I do think it's important to have a Blackbird on the team but I just don't think it should be like the movement kid. Ask anything about marathon. Is marathon distance really 26.2 miles? Yes. Do you know when Bungie sends out to send the actual email invites to the alpha? A couple weeks, I think. That is literally not what Milo said, Draco. I like also, this is another thing that happens. So like, not only do people, like, I'm really starting to question people's like ability to interpret sentences, like very simple sentences. And I just don't know, is like anyone else concerned about this? Is it just me? Like, I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know, man. It's fine. The misunderstandings happen, but it's like the amount of just like blatant incorrect interpretations I see of things is staggering. Is absolutely staggering, and I find that very worrying. Scare out some crazy Reddit mod energy. That's insane, bro. That's insane. Did they specify the scope of the alpha or if they're letting a lot of people in? I don't think they said a specific number, did they? To be fair, I have been guaranteed an alpha code. Once again, privileged and all that. I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest. So like people keep asking me about the alpha NDA and stuff. It's like I haven't looked at it. Sorry. That's my bad. Yes, main, that's what I'm doing. How much work do you think the UI needs, particularly the ready up screen? I found some of the UI a bit weird or low res. I do think there's going to be some finishing on a lot of that UI, but I think like things like the black market and the vault, while I'm sure they'll get polished, especially like the icons of weapons and stuff. Sorry. I think they want it to be very simple and easy to read. I think that's part of what they're going for. But I mean, it's still an alpha. Give your feedback. I would think if anything in the game is easy, backseat game dev moment, easy to change, I would imagine it's like UI like that, but like that's probably the dumbest thing I've ever said, and I'm gonna get 20 DMs from my friends at Bungie, and they're gonna tell me that I'm stupid. So, yeah, what's up, Lab? Yes, Lab. What? I'm not. If you're Lab, if you DM me something, I'm not looking at it. Is your perception biased because Bungie invited you? Like, if you weren't invited and you were a pleb like us, would you really be glazing up this much? So this is an important question. My perception would be different if I wasn't invited, but not because of the reason you think. My perception would be different because if I was not invited, I would not have played the secrets and solved some of the puzzles and seen the lore in game and gotten excited on that front. I would be not as excited because I would not have knowledge of the most exciting things in the game, which they are not marketing, which is very, very frustrating. Mida report? Oh my God, what is that? Go to Mida.report. I swear to fucking God, if I get Rick rolled right here, Lab, I will literally ban you right now. Oh, yes! Lab is promoted. Lab can literally never be banned. Opinion of Shroud's criticism marathon. I haven't seen anything Shroud said. Click on it. If I swear to God, Lab, if I get Rick rolled. Oh. Wait, that's fucking sick, though. Read the small text. Page not affiliated with Bungie. Well, I mean, why is that? Why is that surprising? Like, you know how many third-party Destiny sites there are? Like, all of them. So this gives me, yes, nice. Okay, so I just have to get kills with these weapons now. I'm gonna go to Whisper and get kills. How difficult were the secrets? I played like super pre 3 builds before alpha versions of them, and they were hard. But they are definitely going to be harder. All right, Lab. I'm sorry I yelled at you. Oh, sorry. Thank you for letting me know about the game sound. I forgot. Sounds like shill behavior. Like, this is what I'm fucking talking about. Like, I try so hard, man. I try so hard to not be mean. I didn't have a mother figure to tell me not to say mean things. I'm trying to be better. But fuck! Can we expect there to be a usable API? I hope so, but I have no idea. No. I don't like just roasting people, man. It just makes me sad that I can say something like, the things that make me excited about Marathon, you haven't seen yet. And then people go, shill. That just makes me sad. Not for me. That makes me sad for those people, man, and society. That makes me sad that I can say something like that, and that is where their brain fucking goes. It's just insane. And it's like, I wish the best for everybody. I hope you have a very productive life and you do something great that makes you happy. I truly do. But holy fuck, you're not instilling a lot of confidence in me, people. I'm trying here, man. Can't spell Traxxas without us. How big are the secrets? I mean, they were big. They were like what we played in the early version were huge. They, like I said, I will die on 2 hills. A, if they continue to go in the direction that I have seen and lean into puzzles and secrets, how based off of what I have played and what I have given feedback on, and how every creator that has played it has said, this is the secret sauce, you guys need to lean into this. If they continue to go down that pathway, it will change this genre. I will die on that hill. 2, the second hill I will die on. They need to talk about it. Don't spoil it. Don't like directly tell people what it is, but fucking say that there are mysteries and puzzles, man. Please. I'm begging. I'm begging. I'm begging. I'm begging. I'm begging. From the cinematic, what's your hypothesis as to why the shells can't recognize their younger selves? We know that through like every time you get reset into a runner shell, you lose part of your memory. Think about it like Exos in Destiny. The color is different for this mission? What does that mean? Consciousness transfer is not lossless? Yes, that is a good way of putting it. That was very eloquent, Shrimp. Oh my gosh, this shrimp is dropping barbs, bro. But it's also, I've seen a couple of things in the game that go that direction, and it's gonna take a lot of things, you know? I hate to keep drawing this comparison, but for instance, if Destiny just stopped doing raids after Vault of Glass, it wouldn't be as successful. These things that I like within Marathon that they're not showing, they need to keep doing them. That is important. That is very important. And we need to just talk about them. Just talk about them a little bit. Just tease them a little bit. They tease about, they let us play them, very early versions of them. They talk to media about them very briefly. Why are they not saying anything about it? I don't know, man. I don't get it. And I'm not asking for anything to be spoiled. I don't think any specifics should be said. I think zero, it will be much better if the community discovers these things and finds them on their own. But we live in a world where you have to talk about it before launch, or else no one's gonna, like, try it. There are too many games to rely on people just finding things randomly anymore in a brand new IP. Brand new IP. You know what I mean? Happy Monday. What's up, Clean? I know they're just shells, so it's unlikely, but do the runners have their own personalities? So keep in mind, like, the runners are just like, think about them like different iPhones you can use, but you, or in the Marathon universe, the data just gets uploaded to different iPhones, the runners. So the personality of your runners, just like in Destiny, where it's like, you are the personality of your runner. You are just using different shells. It's not like Glitch isn't necessarily like a character. I think the idea is that, my understanding is like, at some point maybe there was like an original Glitch or whatever, but you were not them. Fuck, I missed 4 of those because I was reading chat. The runners do have voice lines. Has no one shown those yet? No one heard that. No one's shown the voice lines yet? I think I'm allowed to show the voice lines. Yeah, because I can, yeah, if you guys want them, that's fine. Totally not interested in Marathon. Thanks for letting us know. That's awesome. It's mechanically like a hero shooter. I still, like, I'm going to insist that we stop doing that. Because, like, I get what people mean when they say a hero shooter, but people's, like, perception of a hero shooter is so much different than, like, at least in my opinion, most people think like a hero shooter, like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, where your character heavily dictates your gameplay. Like, in Marvel Rivals, literally 100% of your gameplay is dictated by which hero you choose. In Marathon, 80% of the gameplay is exactly the same no matter what runner you are. They are much, much closer to the impact of something like Call of Duty Specialists back in Black Ops 3 and 4, I think 4. Where it's like, there are like high points in the gameplay where they really impact how you play, but most of the time, it's exactly the same. Or there's small differences, like Glitch has a double jump. But other than that, like, most of the gameplay is identical regardless of who you are on. And because of that, I really do not, I know what a lot of people are going for when they say heroes or hero shooter, but it's just not what people are thinking. In Valorant, guns kill people? No, Valorant's much more heavily, because I'm gonna hurt myself, man. It does drive, like, okay, this is a good point. It more impacts the PvP side of the game than everything else. And the PvP side of Marathon is not a lot of Marathon. It is the most impactful parts of Marathon. I'll give you that as well. But most of the time in Marathon, you are not engaging in PvP. At least in my experience. And I would consider our teams one of the more heavy PvP teams. In normal, you know, doing contracts or PvE gameplay or puzzle gameplay, the character you're on does not matter at all. You have the ship from this mission? Yeah. Does anyone know why the toxicity emblem isn't showing up in game? Yo, Mystic Pickle, go to the redemption site, go to previously redeemed, and then find the toxicity emblem and hit reload. You should get a blood pressure tracker for stream, dog. I don't wanna fucking know. I don't know, Lab, I'm not checking my DMs, dog. I will literally fucking crash out if I get rickrolled right now. I will end stream, okay? Scare, will the character and art get more vibrant and polished? Because while it's growing on me, the promo art, the character select screen looks good, but the loadout in the game is Play-Doh-esque. I will say it's alpha. There are a lot of assets and stuff that are still being finished. Every time I have played the game, there's a different like finish on it. Like the lighting this time is way better than it's ever been. Like the ambient, environmental, like diffuse lighting. It hasn't been there any other time I played the game. So things will definitely change and look different. My biggest advice would be let Bungie hear your feedback, and they will, you know, they are acting on feedback. So if enough people think it should change slightly, which it seems like is the case, then I have no doubt that they will work on that. Were there talks in the studio about adding titles emblems based on accomplishments? I think they talked about like a trophy shelf or something based off of what you've done within a season, but I didn't get to really see any of that. I think I did earn one of those in the first playtest for like doing something, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, why am I still doing that? Oh, I need super kills. Build crafting is one of the best parts of the game. The build crafting feels so fucking good. That's another thing. That's another part of the not hero shooter thing, is that all of the build crafting is almost entirely class agnostic. All of the character upgrades and stuff. Now, some of the most high rarity, the gold mods, some of them are character specific, but some of them give specific character traits to other characters, which is really cool as well. So normally Void is the only character that can go invisible, but there's a gold backpack that makes it so if you're on any character while you're looting, you are completely invisible. So those sorts of things. But for the most part, 90+% of the mods are completely class and character and runner agnostic. And you can use them on literally any person you play because they affect general gameplay and your general stats, not the characters. Very important. Other contracts 1 a day? No. The contracts are 1 a match. There is a certain limit. I think it's like 3 or 4 per faction that you unlock per day. But what's really cool is sometimes when you're in the match, you'll kill an enemy and you'll find something called a lost contract. And when you exfil with it, it will give you a new contract. So they're kind of like self-replenishing. Phoenix, I asked that same exact question to Jake the Alright and Bife today. Jake said he's making a video on it, so I'm looking forward to it a lot. Deal final blows with special ammo on any ritual activity. It's fine, I'll do that real quick. Oh my god, it's been a stressful day. You guys stress me out sometimes, you know that? Fucking toes in chat stressing me out, dog. That's insane. I don't need that for my clan members. Anytime someone disagrees with me about something like that, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, well, I played it and you didn't, so checkmate, nerd. What's your weekly workout schedule routine? It's not as good as it needs to be. It used to be a lot better, but holy fuck, boys. Right now, it's really just cardio. I need to get back into lifting, but right now it's really just cardio. I do basketball on Fridays, hockey on Sundays. I need to get better. Yeah, I've just been busy, man. Were there any talks about rarity tier above gold items? Andrew Witz, is that his last name? Andrew, the other Andy on stage, said that they are strongly considering it, but I don't think anything has been put in stone yet. So why are you meowing at me, cat? What are the cosmetic character customizations like? I don't know. We didn't get to really see any of those. I imagine that they're like what it looks like in the cinematic when Glitch is like switching clothes or whatever, but I have literally no fucking idea, to be completely honest. As much as I think the reveal is great, I think Bungie chose really bad gameplay to showcase. From what I've seen, other stream link gameplay looks a lot better. Bro, you better not be talking about my fucking gameplay, bro. I got a double and then a team wipe in that gameplay, okay? So you better fucking watch out. We don't know if Scarrow gets carried? Nah, dog. Nah, dog. I got the footage. Go check any of them. Go check any of it. There's been one consistent. I've played with different people every time I play Marathon, my friends. The one consistent I can promise you is every time I ask to see internal leaderboards, and every time, right there at the top, baby. Not always first, top 5 every time, okay? Okay? Don't you worry your pretty little heads about me. I'm good right now. Now, once people get the game knowledge, and then they start interacting with the game, it'll be a lot different. Then I'll be shit, okay? But for right now, Daddy's on top. There's a definite difference between Bungie gameplay and streamer gameplay. Have you tried Exoborn? No, I don't like third-person shooters. Imagine wanting a game to be good. I'm gonna die. I'm just excited to play the game. I've been really wanting to get invested in an extraction shooter, but none of the ones offered right now have interest in me. I encourage everyone to try it. Like I said, like I think a lot more people are gonna enjoy it than they realize, but you know, at the end of the day,
keep a keen eye.
I don't really
your finger on
care
the
if you like it.
trigger,
It's like, if you like it, I hope you play, and because that's it's good for the game. But honestly, like, if you don't like it, don't waste your time. You know what I mean? And that's like, that's kind of my mentality with all games. I tell people that with Destiny all the time. People are like, why should I come back to Destiny? Why should I play? And it's like, honestly, if you have to ask that question, just don't. Will ranked mode be at launch? I have zero idea. How was footstep audio? You could hear other players, but the robots, the USAC, were way louder. Way louder. So, if you were in an arena or like a POI with a lot of robots, it was really hard to hear the enemy team. Do you think not being free to play is a mistake? I don't know, man. Look, they pay like a lot of people for market research. I don't think anything I'm going to say is going to be more qualified than the people they pay a lot of money to find out, you know, who's willing to pay what and put it into their algorithms to predict profit and shit. I'm just like some random ass guy on the internet. These people almost certainly have like PhDs in this shit and a long history of doing it. So I don't know, man. If it is going to be $40, which I have no idea, but if it is going to be, they have market research to suggest that's the best price point. PhDs, Lamel? Yeah, there are business majors with PhDs in fucking market research. Well, I used to, in fact, in college, I would go to their the market research studies to get paid, man. Victoria and I made quite a nice amount of money in college by going, come to this market research and play this game or rank these options or tell us about your morals. Here's $30. We used to do that shit all the fucking time. you talk about what the second map is like? It is hilly. It's kind of like Marsh in the terms of like there's a lot of greenery, but it's different. The lighting is much like more orange. Like Marsh is very blue. Perimeter, the second map, is very orange. It's on a hill, so there's a lot more natural elevation. There's a lot more mountains and stuff. The general map is smaller. Like you can get across it faster than Marsh. Maybe it might not like actually be smaller, but the traversal is a lot easier, and it has like a wheel and spoke design. So there's like a central area that kind of like there's like caves and shit that go off to like, or canyons that go off to the other POIs. It's pretty cool. Is there a snowy map? I have not seen a snowy map currently. What's the time interval between launch and 4th map drop? I don't know if there's a set interval because I'm pretty sure it's triggered by something we do. So I don't really know what that looks like. Johnson, thank you for the super chat. I think Marathon splits player base with art direction and visuals. No procs chat is crazy. It's a core element of extraction shooters. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure they're hearing that feedback loud and clear. And I would be shocked if they're not having many meetings about how to get it implemented currently. I obviously can't make any promises because I don't know, but just based off of my experience playtesting and giving feedback to Bungie and seeing them implement it, I think they know how important it is based off of player feedback to get that into the game. Would you like Marathon to have a social space where players can interact with vendors and each other? Yeah, like I'm always down for extra features like that. I don't like, who would say like no to that? You know what I mean? Like it's those sorts of things that like, it's either you don't care about or you would love. Like no one is like, oh, I would hate a social space. You know what I mean? It's like, just don't go there, forehead. Oh, yeah. Destiny's volume is lowered, sorry. If the game is good with overall the overall sentiment will correct itself. I worry about that nowadays because I'm actually not sure that is necessarily as much as the case that it used to be. But I hope so. I think people will enjoy it once they get their hands on it. Excuse me. That's the part though. You have to give players a reason. And this is what I've been talking about. Like, so Marathon plays incredibly well. It feels awesome. It is very enjoyable to play. The thing is with extraction shooters is so much of that enjoyment is how you feel, the tension, the highs, that sort of thing. And you don't really get that by watching someone else play. So Bungie's job then is to convince a bunch of people who have never played an extraction shooter, hey, you should come play our game so you can discover that feeling for yourself. That's where introducing things like secrets and puzzles and the live events and the lore and that sort of stuff, hypothetically, like I don't know with the live event stuff, that's all speculation, but I have to imagine it's planned. That sort of stuff, that you draw people in with that, and then they play the game, and then they're like, oh shit, I get it. Because people know how good secrets feel, and people know how good community moments are. You know what I mean? I think you should use those as draws to get people to play the game, and then they will realize why people like extraction shooters. But right now, people have never played an extraction shooter. All they know is they're sweaty as fuck.
Finger on the trigger, hero.
Hey man, do you know how or if we check our ping in Destiny 2? I have no idea. I know people are against a strictly PvE mode, but if you look at most games that are currently out, the ones that are successful have more ways to play. I do agree with more ways to play. I don't think a PvE mode would help Marathon at all, personally, but I do like more ways to play though. A solos mode I think is a must. You know, limited time modes, kind of like Marvel Rivals, like more arena style limited time modes. I think that's a must. I don't know if any of those are on the books though. Do you think they're going to reverse their decision on proxy chat? I hope so. Is Marathon a PvP? Marathon is an extraction shooter, which is PvEVP. A PvE mode would absolutely help Marathon sell copies. I don't think it makes the game better, was what I meant by I don't think it helps Marathon. I don't think Marathon is inherently a better game with PvE. Like, a PvE only mode. I don't think there's enough there to sustain it. I guess you can kind of compare it to like Fortnite and Save the World. And I know like 10 people really love Save the World. And I know in this conversation, like 500 people are going to pretend to love Save the World, but you've never played it. I know your shit, bro. But I think it's very similar to that. Like, I think Marathon having that doesn't help Marathon at all in terms of like making it a better game. I love Save the World. Yeah, there we go. I know you fuckers never played it. Don't lie to me. I've been on the internet long enough to know your fucking games, nerds. Do you think 18 players on the map is too low? No, dog. I mean, you need to be able to get PvE shit done, and you need to be able to try to avoid PvP if that's not your favorite thing to do. I think six teams on Marsh is a really good middle ground where it's a lot of players to seek out if you want to. It creates a diverse, game set like where you can focus on PvE and do a little PvP, or you can focus on PvP and do a little PvE. I think it's a good amount. Noah, what's up? While not PvE mode, do you think we'll see more intricate PvE encounters compared to extraction games? I think, but I don't really know what other extraction games have, so I can't. I can't answer that for sure. There are going to be, there are more advanced PvE encounters in the game as it stands right now. Yes. More advanced than what you have seen. How does that compare to Tarkov? I don't know. Fucking Lupo was talking about some shit, the Labyrinth in Tarkov, which is like a secret level that has a maze with like fucking insane PvE enemies. I would kind of think the PvE in Marathon caps out similarly to that, but that's only based off of Ben's description. Like, I don't know. I've not even seen a video of that. I have literally no idea what that looks like. I'm not looking. Okay, I'll look at this poll. All right, bro. Scaro, look at your DMs.
Yo, these Katie's are.
Bruh, why? What is this? Why am I getting an ad? That's my favorite part. Dong, dong. That's my favorite part. Dong, dong. And Lab put the caption on that. When people say, I don't care, I don't care about Marathon. Okay, that's pretty good. When someone says they don't care about Marathon. All right, well done, man. Fair enough. Dun, dun. Can you try comparing the PvE in Marathon to Destiny? It is way harder in Marathon. It is way. There are way fewer combatants in Marathon, but it's like way harder in Marathon. Coffee Cage, I don't watch you very often, but you seem like a nice chill dude. Congrats on the recent success. Hey, thank you. And thanks for not being here when I was crashing out earlier. Keep that perception of me, my friend. I really appreciate it. Huh. Someone said that to fucking Grums, bro. He'll be stealing breast milk tomorrow. It'll be over. Holy shit. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he is. One question, my friend. What do you think is the real priority for Bungie to change add to Marathon between now? To add to Marathon, prox chat, bring the... I think there is a world where they kind of marry the aesthetic of what we have seen to what we kind of expected based off the original trailers. And I don't think it would take backseat dev moment that much work. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Solos, I think, is big, even if it's unbalanced. They told us that the one really big concern about solos is like they would have to go and rebalance the loot and the AI for solos, and that's a lot of work. And like not in a way like, oh, we don't want to do it, but as in like that would take a significant amount of dev time that they could like use to focus on making other aspects of the game better. I think a lot of us said like it doesn't matter if it's not balanced, just give people the option to do solos only. And like if it's hard as fucking shit and the loot's not that great, sorry. You know what I mean? Like I think an unbalanced solos mode is better than no solos mode personally, but also I'm not the one that's like, I don't work for $1 billion studio, you know what I mean? So like I'm just a guy. What else? Those are probably the big ones for me. Are there really no exotic type weapons in Marathon? No, there are a ton of exotic type weapons in Marathon. Type their name, Shrimp, type their name either to DMs or in Twitch chat first, and I will yay or nay that. I will yay or nay it. Because this is just funny to me. Why would I play Marathon if there's free Fortnite, Call of Duty free, and pay Escape from Tarkov? Well, 2 of those aren't extraction shooters, so that's probably like the first thing you should ask yourself. If you're like, do I want to play like an arena team deathmatch game, a battle royale, or an extraction shooter? That will automatically limit your 4 choices down to 1 or 2. So that's the first step. When you're making a decision, it's to narrow it down to what do you want to do today. It's very important. I think we should all develop that skill. The only bad decision, my friend, is indecision, okay? Then between Escape from Tarkov and a game like Marathon, you ask yourself, do I find mill shooters or mill sims fun? Do I like hit markers? Do I like the color brown? Do I like, I don't fucking know. What else does Tarkov have? Cheaters. And then based off of your answers to those questions, you make the other decision. It's very, you know, it's like a dialogue tree in your head. What do you think the biggest differences were between the alpha's art style execution versus what they initially did in some of the earlier builds? So in some of the earlier builds, it didn't look like the trailers either. The biggest difference is in the current alpha build, things are more reflective, which is that did catch me off guard. Like if you look at like Locust in the selection screen, like you can see yourself like through the monitor. It's kind of like, I was like, what? That's a little much. I think that could be tuned down. The other big difference is like the atmospheric lighting was only in this build. It's never been in the previous builds, and it looks so fucking good. Do you think Bungie will add bot fire teams to Marathon to fill lobbies? I don't think they have to, because the fucking the PvE's already, well, they'll fuck you up, bro. I just don't think so many creators have been like, the PvE enemies will fuck you up, and I just don't think people understand how hard some of those enemies are. I guarantee like a significant portion of you are going to load in to your first Marathon game, and you're gonna think you can play like Destiny, and your ass is gonna get clapped in 10 seconds by like the lowest level ad in the game. And everyone's gonna point and laugh at you. But it's okay, because we all learn from our mistakes. And humiliation is the quickest way to learn. So only 3 maps on release, that's worse than Halo Infinite? Did you guys know that Apex Legends only had 1 map on release? What a shit game, bro. What a fucking 1 map on release, bro? Are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious? I bet Apex died in its first week, dude. Apex was free to play though. What does that literally have anything to do with what we were just talking about? Isn't the Ghost Commander like incredibly hard? Yeah, it has dashes, active camo, it can clone itself, and it'll punch you and knock you 1,452 feet back. Rage bait responder final boss. This is another thing I hate about the internet. When someone gets called out for doing something stupid and they're like, range bait, range bait. It's like, yeah, okay, dude. We all know you're being a fucking idiot. Come on. You're not that smooth, dog. Were there roaming bosses on the map? Not that roam the whole map, but there are like VIP bosses, yeah. You see us do one in the gameplay, where there's like it's right after I get the double kill with the sniper. And then Luke and Ben, they go into like the red bubble thing and they start killing a bunch of shit. They don't show any of my gameplay there because I'm being a little loot rat. I'm stealing all the loot. That's not very interesting gameplay. So they showed them going in and killing a bunch of like mini bosses. That's what that is. Did any of the bosses seem worth building for before loading in? We didn't get to fight any of like the bosses in this. The mini bosses, the only thing that was really required are certain consumables that allow you to enter they're like in a force field that will like fucking kill you so fast. And you can't shoot into it. You have to go into it. And so you need certain consumables to go in and kill them. I would not do that with white weapons because you are going to fucking die. I was trolling you, bro. No, you're just saying that now because you were called out for being fucking dumb. That's like 90% of my interactions on Twitter nowadays. It's like some guy. It's always some fucking guy. It's happened like 4 times today. They have their birth year in their name. So it'll be like Greg Phillips 1984. It's like, dog, you're fucking 45 years old. I can feel the divorced dad energy coming through your fucking tweets, man. Like, please, go find a new wife. Call your kids, get a hobby, go fishing. I don't know. Why are you like, oh, you're a 45-year-old replying to my tweets. Oh, this is woke. It's woke. Glitch has purple lipstick on. I can't see your boobs. It's like, dog, fuck. Go play some chess or something. Go to Home Depot. It's Jesus fucking Christ. I've seen 12-year-olds with better takes, man. Talon, do you think the movement accuracy penalties along with the given mouse and keyboard reticle Friction and the advantage MNK has any are gonna make. No, the MNK mouse friction, I think it's been overstated. Like, once again, I use a sniper in like 90% of the gameplay, you can see, and I miss shots like right next to people's head. Like, the friction is not noticeable that much. I think the mouse, the mouse friction is just to bring it in line with controllers. I don't think, like, I would expect the parity between mouse and keyboard and controller to be very similar to what it is in Destiny. I don't know many 45-year-olds. Are they really like that? On fucking Twitter, they are. Guns in Marathon look like they were made from Lego. I do think they could use a couple passes on the... I like the overall design, but I think the finish could use a couple passes. How accessible would you say the game is for solo players in the 3-player mode? I think if you're good, you'll be okay. I think if you're not good, you're gonna have like probably the worst time you've ever had in your life. It's definitely doable. Like I've team wiped plenty of people in my playtests, but it's also like I had like a lot of game knowledge. But like when everyone knows what the fuck's going on, it's gonna be very hard to do. I hope they polish the game more. The good news is it is an alpha stage and there is 6 months before it comes out, 5 months before it comes out. So you're gonna get your wish, my friend. Whoever said he works, oh, me? I look like I work at GameStop? I wish. He makes bank playing video games. I actually don't. I don't make that much money doing this. I'm a chemist full time, but this is just a hobby. But you know, I do this for fun. I generally have fun doing it. It's a privilege to do it, and I appreciate all the support. But I never got to work at GameStop. I think that I would have really enjoyed doing that in high school, but I never did. When did the creator event happen? A week ago from Thursday. It's just Thursday and Friday. I've been one single person. The whole YouTube chat vibe has gone 8 times better. There we go. There we go. I trust you, man. Just don't get too crazy. I mean, like, if you start banning toxic people in YouTube chat, no one will be left over. You see this kitty? She's being a brat. Kaz, could you do me a favor? Have some water.
She's not a brat.
Kitty's not a brat. She's a cute brat. Got her on a technicality. Do you think there is a high skill ceiling for movement? Yes, on Locust especially. Just go watch some of Lupo's gameplay, man. Fucking Locust is broken right now, 100%. I don't know how much they're gonna change him before launch, but the movement and especially your movement skill gap and how it ties into like map knowledge, because a lot of the POIs are very vertical, 3 or 4 levels stacked on top of each other. So characters like Glitch have an inherent advantage in places like that. Yeah, there's gonna be a really big skill knowledge game knowledge and movement skill gap for sure. Was the grayish tone just due to overcast weather? That's just kind of what Marshall looks like. All the different maps have like different hues. Perimeter's kind of got that Mexico filter going on a little bit. Thank you. Scarrow, don't forget you're apparently not allowed to be positive about a game without being paid a bag. I gotta let Bungie know that next time. It's leaking. Where would Void rank on the skill ceiling? Pretty high, because the I think Void has a very low skill floor, probably the lowest skill floor character, but a very high skill ceiling for the same thing. If you can take advantage of those 15 seconds of invisibility with map knowledge, you're gonna be a fucking menace. I think Drewski played a lot of Void. it was kind of dominating. So, are all the guns 3D printed in universe? I don't know. It's a good question. We can say about Thief. I played Thief one time 6 months ago. She was good. Very unfinished. I couldn't use half of her abilities because I mentioned this in the video, but at the time, very pre-alpha, pre-alpha, 4 builds before alpha, one of her abilities was she had a drone that you could fly around and like steal loot from people. But that drone in the build we were playing was a placeholder. It was an unskinned fallen pike. And so it's supposed to be like a fly-y drone, and it wasn't. It was like a fucking car. So you're driving like a full-size pike around the map, trying to steal shit from people. Obviously didn't work very well. So pretty much all she had was her grappling hook. Oh, the guns have square aesthetic? Yeah, for the most part. I do think there will be some balance patches on them, but I think they're generally what they want them to look like. I do think like the numbers are going to look better and stuff on the back. Where do you think the last 6 collectibles are in the Nether? They said we would get access to them on April 22nd. I'm hoping in like a final secret mission or something. Dude, the broken NDA emote's so fucking good. The grapple feel more like Stranger Pathfinder from Apex. I'm gonna be completely honest. This was 6 months ago, and I think I played 1 game with her. I genuinely do not remember at all. Was there any data mine leads to a mission? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to leaks. What did it seal? Once again, it was a long time ago. I don't even know if I got to like properly use it because everyone saw it coming. I think you can pickpocket stuff out of people's inventory, like what they don't have equipped, but what's in their inventory. But I don't remember. Would you say the marathon story's on the forefront or on the side? Very forefront if you pay attention. It's very similar to like, I would say original Destiny, where a lot of it you do, or even the original marathons, where you do have to kind of read for it. There is stuff in gameplay, but a lot of it you do have to read. And so like it's accessible if you want to see it in game. I guess that's not similar to Destiny 1, but similar to the OG marathons. It's there, it's accessible if you want it, and if you don't care, you can skip it pretty easily. Whatever happened to the one runner in the first trailer that got shot in the face? The game completely changed. Bro, is your username Weenie Butt North Carolina? Are we serious here? When your like coworkers ask like, "Oh, dude, do you want to play a game?" Oh, sure. What's your gamer tag? Weenie Butt North Carolina. I really want. Can you record that next time it happens? No, I'm just giving you a hard time, man. I'm just giving you a hard time. Yeah, the game has changed quite a bit. Y'all got coworkers? Oh, fuck yeah. Why won't there be prox chat? I think a lot of it has to do with EU regulations, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. That's just kind of what I have. That's kind of like the rumor mill, but I don't know for sure. But once again, I am certain that they're hearing the feedback. It was like literally every person at the event was like, you need to add prox chat. And then every person online for the past 3 days has been like, you need to add prox chat. They know we want it. It's the ball's in their court now. Do contract missions go more in depth? Yes. Some of them are crazy. My understanding is like Arachne, the faction no one knows anything about. My understanding is they're gonna have insane contracts. We'll have to wait and see. But I think like the idea is once you get towards the end of faction mastery, I think they get very hard. So if you have like the end of, you know, or like max rank faction reward cosmetics or whatever, like you have to fucking kind of grind them and earn them, which is something I'm a big fan of. 360 no scope type contracts. I don't know about all of that, but Nova, what's up? Hey, Scarrow, first time caller here. Do you know how they'll be selecting closed alpha participants? I'm curious to see if you have any idea how it'll work. So they have not told me anything. I assume what is going to happen, like they're having you fill out a market research for form going into it. So you ask things, they ask you things like, where do you live? What games have you played? What's your gender? These are very common market research questions, very important when determining the reach and scope of your game. So I think what is probably going to happen is they are going to try to pick a very wide diversity of people. They probably want X amount of people that have played Tarkov for more than this many hours, and this many people who have never played an extraction shooter, and this many, you know, males that have done those things, and this many females that have done those things, and this many like people from the north and the south and Canada. You know what I mean? They're gonna try to like get equal, or maybe not equal representation, but like a good representation from a lot of different groups, because all of that information, you know, you fill out this information pre-alpha, there will almost certainly be a post-alpha survey that you fill out, and then all of that together in combination with your personal information gives them market research data, which helps them make decisions on what changes to make before the final game launches. So my point is, if you're unique, you have a better chance of getting picked. If you're like a normal ass white guy, let's just say it's a good thing they're sending me an alpha code, okay? No, I'm just kidding. This is almost certainly going to be a very wide playtest. I'm sure a lot of this is not only market research and like getting player feedback, but also like stress testing on the servers. So I'm sure there will be like a fucking insane amount of people let in. I don't know this. I would bet tens of thousands. I don't know for sure. I literally have not talked with them a single word about the alpha test. So it's going to be an open alpha. They did say there would be opportunities for every person to get their hands on it before launch. I don't know if that's an open alpha or beta. I would imagine it's closer to a beta, but I don't know for sure. Oh, I've been doing this in the nether the whole time. I've just been running around. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid, bro. I'm so dumb. I thought it said it was random because the survey was optional. That doesn't mean that they don't still... Oh my gosh, Kitty, you are so warm. When she gets too hot, she jumps off my PC and she just like lounges so she can cool off. Sometimes I think she just falls asleep on top of my computer for way too long and she just doesn't realize how hot she gets. Hey, Kitty, you are so precious. Heretical JK, dude, I hope you are well. I have a question with Marathon that might be a little long-winded, but I want to do it justice. I've played 14,000 hours of Destiny since the beta and 3,200 hours of Tarkov. It feels gift-wrapped for a gamer like me, but so many dissenting voices. I think it'll be incredible and that I'll love it, especially cognizant of the fact that the Marathon is supposedly sick. Do you think it is unwise to maintain hype? No, I mean, I think it's good. If you're excited for something... Like, don't let other people make you not excited for something. You know what I mean? Like, the worst thing that happened, or like the worst thing that should be able to happen to you, the worst thing is still a pretty good thing. You have these months of excitement and you're excited for something to come out and then you try it and then like maybe it's just not for you. But even then, you still got months of enjoyment out of this thing. You know what I mean? Don't let people take that away from you. Like, and... best case scenario, Sorry, my wife texted me. Best case scenario, you let yourself be hyped, and then the game comes out, and it's everything you want it to be. And it's like, I want people to have that. You know what I mean? Do I run solo run practice, or just sit here and stare into the void? Solo run, what? Ain't nobody got the right to yuck your yum. Exactly, Sai. It's like, people should be able to enjoy things, man. That's one of the things I hate so much, like, and that's why I try to, like, every time someone's like, Scarrow, try Warframe, what do you like? I always preface this by saying, look, I'm glad that people have things they enjoy, and I encourage you to continue enjoying those things. It's just not for me, you know? And I think that's really, I think it's really important to live your life in a way that lets people, like, enjoy whatever the fuck they want to, as long as they're not hurting anyone. What comes first, Frontiers release date or GTA 6 release date? Well, I expect the Frontiers release date in the next 2 or 3 weeks, so. Logan, what's up? Hey, Scarrow, is Bungie aware of your marketing feedback concerns? Oh, yes. Yes, they are. I am in all of us. Yes, they are. Can I get some of those NDA emotes, probably? I don't know. I'm just in case. Yes, they are. Smiley face.
Guardian, I need those cleared so I can tap into the network.
I don't think anything I was gonna say is a problem, but just in case. Smiley face. How are you feeling about the loot in the game? That's one of the best parts of the game. The build crafting aspect of it. I really want Kevin Yanes to come on stream sometime. Pre-launch. Because you listen to that guy talk about the different loot and loot crafting in the game for 10 minutes, and you will be convinced Marathon is the greatest game to ever exist. It is. He is so passionate, and his joy for build crafting in this game is so infectious. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Scarrow, be honest, are you excited about the potential growth from your channel should Marathon pop off? I mean, yeah, of course, right? Of course, it is of course it is a significant opportunity for me. But at the end of the day, I know this is how it literally always is for me. And I try to say this as much as possible. This is not my job. So if at any point I stop enjoying it, like Marathon or whatever, or anything, I don't rely on this. I don't have to, like, so like if at any point there are changes, or like let's say I love Marathon for months, and then I'm like, okay, well, I've had my fill or whatever. I'm just gonna stop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna force myself to do something just because of like growth opportunities, you know? I think that should be incredibly apparent by me not covering Warframe for the past 6 months. I do this as a hobby. I do this as an escape. Right now, I'm covering Marathon and hyping up Marathon because I genuinely fucking love it. Okay? And the plan is still Destiny. I still fucking love Destiny. Of course I do. I spent a decade of my life on this fucking game. The plan will always be Destiny first. But I am excited to branch out a little bit, especially because I haven't been excited for a game like this other than Destiny in a very long time. Would you say runners are similar to Guardians, as in each runner has a defined look with various elements that are customizable? I don't really know much about the cosmetic options, to be honest. But can they fix and implement hyper-realism in 6 months? There's not going to be hyper-realism in 6 months. Let's be incredible. Hyper-realism has never really been... Unless maybe your definition of hyper-realism is, maybe I'm like misunderstanding. My understanding of hyper-realism has never been necessarily the vision. What was the exact phrase they used? I don't think it was hyper-realism. I think they used a different phrase. I don't remember what it was. Graphic realism. Yeah, so that's a little different, right? The way that it's been described to us every time they give us the presentation is they want it to feel right but wrong. You know, they want you to like kind of in that uncanny valley. Like things are shaped the right way, but they're colored the wrong way. They call it like bubblegum horror, and there's a couple. Neon something, or I don't. They've got like 10 phrases they use for it. I'm definitely disappointed that there's several runners as opposed to one that I can grow and become attached to. I think the one thing, it's hard. It's a hard thing, but like narratively, you are one runner. Your consciousness is just projected into different frames, like different suits, essentially. But narratively, like, you're not playing as Void. You're not playing as Glitch. Void and Glitch are essentially like hardware packages that you upload your conscious to. Like, you are the definitive runner in your Marathon universe. So I think that's just a hard thing to convey and like make people feel as connected to. Is there enough PvE content to keep the PvE crowd engaged and easy enough to do without having to worry engaging with the... Yeah, you are going to have to interact with the PvP side of the game. Like, even the cool puzzle shit that I am really excited about, there is a PvP element to it. The difference is there are parts of the game where PvE is the main focus and PvP is just a thing you have to do in service of that. And then there are parts of the game where PvP is the main focus and some of the PvE elements are something you have to do in service of that. So if you want to do more, if you want to focus more on PvE than PvP, you 100% can on any of the maps. You can avoid players as best as you can. You can play stealthy. You can be quiet, you know, that sort of stuff. It is not 100% avoidable because people will track you down when they hear you shooting at ads. But you can just decide to be the player that runs around and loot POIs and do, you know, little PvE, you know, public events or whatever. You can be that player, or you can be the player that stands in the middle of the map and waits for gunfire and runs towards it. Brought that up earlier. I think that's why Void and Glitch received the same image of the child in the film. Yeah, that's a good theory. It's either that or Traxxas is like lying and making sure they don't remember their past life. I'm not really sure which theory I like more. I think they're both really good theories. Jordan, do you feel the replayability of the maps on Marathon are going to keep people wanting to play more? I think a lot of that is going to come down also to... I talked with this a little about to Lars. What are you looking for, Kitty? He's laying right here. I talked about this with Lars. I think the idea is over time through the seasons, the maps kind of evolve. And I think that'll keep like the replayability high as well. But it's like, you know, Fortnite had one map for like a year or maybe even longer. I don't even know how long Fortnite only had one map. Like, did people get really sick of that? I'm sure in some way they did, but there's always like, with games like this where you always spawn in different locations and you can fight over the same POI, but no fight is going to be the same because you and the enemy are always going to be in like different positions. Are we just going to be chasing shots for 2 weeks? Yes, I am absolutely the type of player that will stand in the... I'll run to the middle of the map. I'll complete whatever my PvE thing is immediately. Loot this thing, get this data report, whatever. And then I'm sitting in the middle of the map and I'm hunting people down for their loot. And I teabag you and I kill you. Is that a little toxic? No. Minimum Rex for the Marathon Alpha. Ooh, that's good to know. That's good. I'll check it out after this. Bro, my old PSC could run this game? No way. Shrimp, I just answered that question. Why'd you ask that again? Someone banned Shrimp for repeat questions. That's spam.
Open sesame.
Oh, what is that? I'll check that out now. What the hell? I genuinely have to know the thought process behind the sun bracers on the ARC subclass. Oh. Because I was doing a seasonal challenge that required super kills earlier. And I was too lazy to switch off a well. Dog, I'm fucking talking to chat. I've been doing that for 2 hours. All right, listen here, dude. I'm washed in Destiny, okay? I'm a marathon main now. Okay? Don't talk to me like
Eyes
that.
up, Guardian.
We Scarab played Frontiers at Bungie, and Frontiers, some racers are an Arc exotic. I do, when I visit Bungie, I always bring up, like, you guys know I've been playing Destiny for 10, like, making content for Destiny for 10 years. Now I have millions of views. Millions and millions of views on Destiny content. And you guys have never invited me to play Destiny. But Marathon, a game that's not even out yet, I've been invited to play twice. That's crazy, dude. But as always, that's a joke. But you know, I mean it in jest. I'm grateful for any opportunity I get. I think they said the invites will be out in a couple of weeks, but I could be wrong. Can you get them to make the fundamentals perk? What the fuck is the fundamentals perk? I don't even know what that is. They might have to call a pity playtest. That's insane, bro. Alright, Scarrow. This content is from the final shape. It came out a year ago, but you can come to our studio and play it for 3 hours if it makes you feel better. Ha!
Aren't switching up their strategy. What's that saying you used to like, Elsie?
Oh, okay, hard light perk. That'd be kind of interesting.
Spot on. Though I might have taken it too literally.
You talked about increasing base movement speed across all runners. How likely do you think they'll do that? Probably not. The one thing about marathon gameplay is that a lot of the seasonal loop is upgrading your character, and that includes things like heat and base movement speed and healing speed and revive speed and stuff like that. So once you start unlocking some of those upgrades and getting some of the cores that make you faster, it feels pretty good. I just think that base feels a little I think it just feels undertuned. But I don't know how likely they are to change that. I mean, I'm sure they'll change it somewhat. It's still an alpha. A ton of things are going to change, like final values and stuff are going to change. I just don't know what that looks like and how drastic that's going to be. Connor, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Scarrow, do you know if Bungie plans on making any other game modes in Marathon? I don't think, currently they do, no.
Secure what we can of Charlemagne Guardian and slip away safely.
Am I going to read this on stream or am I going to die? Oh my god. Yes. 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 Your Discord server is a cult. Replying to Marathon. Your Discord server is a cult that only allows support for wokeness and no other movements. Is this a culture you allow in your community, or are you open to other movements? Meanwhile in Mida chat. We are Mida. We are pregnant. Mida loves pregnant men. Oh, it's so fucking good. Get this man a pregnant man emoji, bro. Oh. I want to reply to that tweet with the pregnant man gif. New caloric is the way you gotta eat. New caloric hot dogs are people. If you like new caloric, you're a cannibal. Yo, thank you for 8,300 subs. Let's go. Appreciate you. You know what Mida did at Marathon Storyline? Yeah, I mean, they are easily the least problematic, bro. But yeah, the whole Mars thing, everyone goes through their teen angst phase. It happens. But Mida's still the best faction. Scarrow, why do you think the gameplay reveal trailer has almost as many likes as dislikes? I don't have appropriate answers for this. So, I'm just gonna say that's not covered by my NDA. Just to get out of that one. They're terrorists. Can a girl have hobbies? Yeah, but like also the other factions are cannibal food creators, a fascist government, space Amazon that has like privatized business. Sakaguchi probably did some crazy shit, but I don't know. They seem all right for now. They definitely did something sus, but I don't know what it is, so they're cool. Until we find out what they did, and then I never liked them. Miaz says, Scarrow, do you think there's any chance that Bungie will change their mind and release Marathon free to play? Like I said this earlier, man. They have market researchers for this. That's way above. That's nowhere near my area of expertise. I don't fucking know. But they have people that get paid a lot of money to like make these decisions. So, we'll see. Cannibal food producers, at least they're people focused base. Cyber Acme? I think Cyber Acme's probably okay. Any Marathon lore heads, what has Cyber Acme done that's sus? They made the terminals? Yeah, that's not sus though. Syak are a bunch of fucking nerds? Yeah, I mean, I think that makes them kind of cool. Their logo's probably the worst logo. Just like a green circle. Like, it's kind of lame. Tom was in Cyber Acme for all of 2 hours. I think that says it. Dude, Tom's a fucking... He's a rat, bro. Who made Durandal? Who invented... I think Traxxas invented AIs, right? Am I wrong? I don't know who specifically made them. Bernard Strauss made Durandal? Did he make him? I thought he was just like testing him or like trying to keep him from going rampant. Did he actually invent him? Oh, okay, okay. I know Strauss did like had a lot of interaction with him, but I didn't think he invented him. But I'm like, that's like far from. Yeah. He specifically made Durandal rampant in order to reach the meta stabilization. Oh, you guys are a bunch of nerds. I think there's a bunch of Cyber Acme self-reporters in chat. All right, Sai. You're getting turned into a new caloric hot dog, bro.
watching your impact.
Not the tracks coin.
Your execution of our mission is impeccable, without error. I wrote your kind off after the destruction of Deepstone.
And Strauss is part of USAC? Well, about that. About that. Mighty gang, mighty gang.
Continue to perform like this, and one day you may have my respect as well. If that day ever comes, and you're sharp enough to consider such an opportunity, I may have you in my...
Want to do a card?
Still in service and defense of
Fuck it, I'll
humanity,
do a card, Jordan.
but you would only answer to me, no one else.
You guys want to see some peak Trials gameplay while I still answer marathon questions? This is gonna be a mistake. Ugh. No, let's do it. I'll be all right. Okay. Where the fuck's my gun, bruh? Bruh, where the fuck is my gun, brother? Do I have stasis and shit on? Alright, easiest shit I've ever done. Hey, buddy.
What's up, dude?
Oh, you know, just yelling at people. Classic day in the life. It's been nice. The stream started off kind of chaotic.
We're three stacking, right?
Oh, is that the play, Jordan?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm just
y'all can two stack if you'd rather.
vibing. It literally doesn't matter. It's up to you. I mean, I'm just playing to play. If we go flawless, we go flawless. But
yeah, let's do it.
Just kind of figured I'd ask if you wanted to play.
Let's do it. Let's see what the population's looking like on a nice 80-degree Monday evening.
Probably better not to check that, to be honest with you.
205 trio matches. Honestly could have been worse. It was like 80 a couple weeks ago.
Good idea? How many teams is it duos? If it's like 2,000 plus, I'll just.
No, less than 600.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter either way.
It doesn't matter either way because duos match trios.
That's insane.
Trio and duo pool is the same now.
All right, look, guys. You guys might be dooming Marathon, but holy fuck, at least it's not Trials of Osiris, am I right? God damn. What is
the tower and
Gartic phone?
How was everyone's day?
Pretty good.
I'm having a fantastic time.
Dude, I mowed my yard for the first time this year.
How was that?
Looking pretty good. I spent the weekend. I had to change the oil in the rider. I had to clean the air filter, and like all the cool maintenance shit. And then got to go out there and just like enjoy it, man. There's something I'm not like. I don't really get it, but there's definitely like that little bit of like masculine, like, oh fuck yeah, mowed yard type feeling that I get.
I know exactly what you mean. You're just like, all sweaty and you come in, you're just like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that feels good. look at that. Look at that. I don't really get it. I'm not proud that I feel that, but.
I know exactly what you mean.
How much for you to run a marathon? Good luck. Yeah, the smelly grass too. Yeah.
You guys remember when we had 3 different types of cards?
Yeah. And now we just have 2. There was a earthquake here in San Diego today, so that was kind of cool.
A big one?
I guess. I don't know what the official was. I've seen anywhere ranging from 5.7 to 6.7.
That's pretty big.
It was definitely a shake. It was about a 10-15 second one.
Oh shit.
It was pretty big.
What is the if you're on like a carrier and the earthquake hits, like, are you guys fucked? Or like, what happens? Like if it causes a tsunami, how does that work?
I don't know.
Aren't you in that part of the world all the time, Jordan? Shouldn't you know this?
I hope never to find out.
Oh my god, I feel like you're fucked. Like even no matter how big a boat is, I think a big wave wins, but I could be wrong.
Carrier. Ships go pretty fast, dude. Like if an earthquake were to happen and they knew they needed to leave an area, you can get out of an area. You can get out of an area pretty fast.
We're doing the surfboard maneuver, man. We're just turning it towards a wave and riding it.
If you're like out in the middle of the ocean when the odds of that happen, the odds of you being out in the middle of the ocean and an earthquake causing a tsunami to happen where you're at.
I think tsunamis take like a significantly long time to build as well.
They do. Like you would know, like if something like that happened, they have enough like ways to avoid that.
Fuck, I would never want to figure it out or find out, dude. Jesus Christ. Especially if it happened at like night or something. And like you just can't see it. You're in the middle of the ocean. It's pitch black. And like
it's real fun when you're on the boat and it's like rocking really bad and you're just like 1 second you're like leaning way down, you're like looking at the water, and then it leans all the way up the other way and you're looking at the sky, and you just lean all the way back down. And
God, you're making me sick. Oh my God.
And it just goes back and forth for like hours, and you just like you get so used to it that
Yo, Side Tower, thank you for the sub for 3 months. Appreciate you.
When you get off the boat, the carrier, is it like hard to readjust?
Usually for the first few days, yeah. Like my first deployment, it only really happened first deployment. I came back and I was like working out like a day later or something like that. And when I was like standing still, I was doing like shoulder press or something like that. And I was like standing and I felt myself like rocking. I wasn't rocking, but my brain was so used to the rock, like it still felt like I was shifting left and right.
Yeah, that's insane.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of readjusting because you're just so used to moving it all the time.
Do they have nice like swimming pools like they do on cruise ships?
Of course they do.
Yeah, you just jump off the side and you have like the world's biggest swimming pool. Actually,
it sucks that it's saltwater though, bro.
You're probably not getting back up though, so.
Yeah, the chance of survival if you fall over to sea, at least on like a cruise ship, is like single digits. Oh, I got.
Dude, I didn't even.
This guy's rubber. No, he's rubber banding. You got him, nice. I don't know. I'm sure it's a little higher in the military, probably, but.
Yeah, just because there's people like on watch constantly, like looking for something like that to happen. But if it happens in any sort of darkness, no, you're gone. It's really creepy walking out like on the outside of the ship at night. It is quite literally pitch black.
That's crazy.
I can't lie, guys.
You see nothing.
Third time ever playing this map.
Oh, well, it's pretty small, so.
Okay, he was in the back of the map. That's unfortunate.
I'm trying to get.
Yeah, it gets really dark.
He's like one. I'm dead, man.
Sorry,
He's in a smoke half.
What? What?
Not that guy, bro.
How the fuck was he not dead?
Dude, I just watched that. That's insane.
Aircraft carrier will move towards the wave head on. There's less of a chance.
Middle of the ocean's pretty dark if you didn't know.
The one nice thing I can definitively say about Marathon is like all the registration is so much like I did not ghost melee a single fucking time because of the dedicated servers or whatever. I did not ghost melee. Every shot hit. I traded on the right. Yo, Cause, thank you for the 5. Marathon looks fun but a bit slow. How would you describe the pacing? It's faster than the gameplay they showed. Look at all the creator gameplay. It's a lot faster. Do you think they'll increase movement speed will benefit the game? As you go through and you upgrade, it becomes faster. But I do think
play. I said I don't really know anything about like extraction shooter world, and I don't think they're my kind of game, but I'm gonna give it a try.
That's a mentality. That's a healthy mentality, Jordan. Instead of going on Twitter and screeching, bro.
It's definitely with like any sort of permadeath game hard to get into at first, but like you can learn to love it, and it's not hard to learn to love it if it's done right.
Only one enemy is left.
Oh, he has a res where he's at.
I'm gonna go kill him.
Opponent revived.
I'm gonna go
One
kill
minute
him.
left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
Oh, dude, I'm so fucking
Do not give
bad.
up.
He has a res in front of him.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucked.
You win this.
No, I don't. Yes, I do. Easiest shit
Yeah,
I've ever done in my life, bro.
Never seen Scarra lose these. He got
Easy
practice
shit.
at the marathon. He's been practicing against the sweats. So yeah, he's.
I'm not like I'm just locked in, bro. I don't even know what to say right now.
He's about to be a PvP main. Scarra 9 for the first time, about to be a PvP sweat.
I can promise you,
Marathon, I
like
can't
with the slower pacing of marathon, I'm just so much better at that game, man. I just don't even know how to describe it. It
I'm
just
fucking absent.
fuck.
Only one enemy is left.
Jordan, you're so good at this.
Fucking hell. Also, there's a little bit of mouse aim assist, like friction, like a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I didn't miss a single shotgun shot, bro.
It's all you need. It's all you need for your 1600 DPI.
Yeah, exactly. And you know me. If I didn't miss a shotgun shot, oh yeah. Unstoppable.
I don't know if I've ever played
Glitch is my main
mouse
marathon.
game that has vertical friction, so I'm not sure.
It is like so
Is it very
small.
intuitive?
It's so small.
I got him in a smoke on the right. Huge fucking nade.
Where is he?
Back in the fight.
Oh,
1 minute left, my friend.
smoked.
The match is yours. Celebrate. I will join you.
Brother, we gotta talk. I haven't played Destiny PvP in months, okay? Like, fucking calm down. We'll be okay.
Flawless.
We gotta... Give me a couple games, it'll be okay. The 1600 DPI, I play really low in-game
I beat
sense.
8 levels
But
before
the
figuring
1600
out it was
DPI
a
is because I have 4
And I only
monitors,
figured
and I have to
out
get between them quickly.
because I got stuck.
But
'cause I
in-game
had to
sense,
sprint
you know, multiplying sense times DPI,
Oh,
I
you went
play
back in or
lower than
playing
like
the other
most
one?
people.
Yeah, that's why marathon one. I didn't know there's a sprint key, man. There's like an
So
elevator.
my man filled out the survey and it asked if you played Marathon the first one. He wanted to check yes. So went and downloaded it real quick.
He's
Yeah,
stacking the deck,
I played
bro.
it. I played it. Come on, give me the code. Give me the code.
I had 3 hours, but like before when the 26-hour stream started. Like I had downloaded it that day and was playing it because I wanted to see what it was like. And then I'm in the middle of playing, and somebody's like, "Oh, Marathon's live," and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And close the game. It's been very fun. I keep getting jump scared though. I feel like a toddler, dude.
Isn't it crazy, like, as you're playing that, to think that was the first game where you could aim up and down with a mouse? Isn't that fucking unreal?
Imagine getting that game when it came out, because like it's impressive. It's an impressive game even right now. There's like 30 levels in the game, and there's like
Trials of
in depth.
Osiris.
There's secrets. There's lore. There's strategy. There's like
Oh, yeah,
rocket
Fox skin.
jumping too. So you can do like crazy. You can do some skips on some of the levels. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
You guys are doing a carry. They're average.
All right, I'm walking in.
Boko is the carry.
I'm walking in, bro. Don't worry. I'll get at
If
least
by
a point
average,
6
do you
this
mean,
game.
Like my stats, Jordan. Like my stats average.
Kill him, kill him, kill him. Are they crouched?
Dude, there's 1,000 smoke grenades I just heard land.
Bro, not Bach like a bit boogie, bro.
But you are like me. Very
Bach grenade.
Bach like a bit boogie, bro.
What were you saying, Trump, about stats?
Oh, am I average?
I don't know. I don't
What
look at your
referring to
stats.
Yo, Cause, thank you for the super chat. Do you
I
think
mean,
showing
yeah,
off
but I
the
don't go
upload-
like you're good at PvE.
Sorry, they're so loud.
like,
Give me a second,
it
second.
does
I've gotta
like
turn them
matter
down.
a little. Like you have game sense, you know.
You gotta lock in, Scarab.
Bro, I broke that guy's fucking ankles.
You press space twice, man.
Oh, why did that not melee? That never would have happened in Marathon, dude.
One enemy is left.
He's going for a res, but we'll just, I'm just gonna res Scarrow.
I think they'll. I mean, you'll see another map in the alpha for sure. There's a second map in the alpha.
No shield.
I like it better than the Dire Marsh map.
Left.
Oh wow, that did not go well.
Absol on point.
I thought I had a good grenade, but it turns out I was not cooking.
Oh fuck, bro.
I died in an awful spot, and I apologize.
Not matter. Wins the next one.
Awkward, man. Bulky. You know, in peace.
I should have played that slower instead of flying in.
Fight.
They have 2 snipers, so I'm not gonna push middle.
One sniper's out on right. There's 2 right here. That's all. I'm about to get clapped. He's.
Only one.
Why did he peek that? That was.
Nice.
What?
Nice. Good one, Scarrow.
Oh, I thought. Wait, did he snipe you? Wait, what did he hit you with?
One left. Your ally is back in the fight.
Oh. How did he kill you there, Jordan?
You are leading. This is
You were like in his face, and he was just committed to shooting me for some reason.
I thought he shotgunned you.
It's
I don't know why I
honestly-
thought that.
Not a bad idea to hold the target that you're on. You just.
Yeah, okay, dude, stick to Tarkov, man.
I suck, man. Actually, you're right. I should stick to Tarkov.
I'm gonna pull this and
I have
die.
2 of them.
use the last.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. No shield.
Only one enemy is left.
It's better.
1 minute left.
Got him.
Shrimp's there, carry.
Shrimp's there, Gary.
Oh, I saw the carry, and I saw the one that like knows what he's doing, and I literally just completely ignored the other guy. I was like,
My favorite wood type?
this is Operation Kill the Other Guy.
Probably Dark Oak, but the new Cherry is really nice for
Dude,
accents.
I got a new desk recently, and this is so awesome. It's a stand set with like a automatic control.
He's out. Oh, fuck. Nice. I meant to do that.
Nice swan, nice swan.
Grenade. Punch.
What deaths did you get?
Guardian.
Marathon's gunplay feels very similar. to
Okay.
Destiny.
I was looking at those. I went with the Secret Lab one, but same.
Are they still
thing,
too loud
just
compared to me?
different.
Should I turn them down more? Chat?
I got
I like mine a lot.
I got like a grommet with like.
There will be 3
a
maps
bunch of
at launch,
power
4th coming
connections on
soon
it as
after.
well, so like my monitor cords aren't hanging all the way down, and they just.
Yeah. I put mine in the back. The Secret Lab has like a thing in the back that you can put them. It's really nice. It's convenient.
Oh,
When I was looking at getting a stand set, I talked to Chris about it.
through that. Are they too loud, chat?
Bad.
Are they too loud?
Yeah, I put myself in a bad spot, but it's
Back in the fight. 1 minute left, my friend.
Why did I
nice.
do that?
Good win.
Why
Good
did I
win.
win
Good win.
The match is yours. Celebrate.
I just ran into both of them, like behind them, and neither of them looked at me.
They're a bit louder.
Equally fought together.
Thank you. Yo, GG's, Voids.
And this is what he recommended. He also recommended because I have like a really big
How are they
PC
now?
case. It's like a fish tank, so I can't like have it on my desk. But he was
Yeah. Just recommending what? Do you have like a stand for under the desk?
yeah, like a hanger that like holds it.
Yeah, I have my PC on the same thing. It's under my desk to my right.
I have the
I
like
had a really big case on my last PC. I just got a new PC like last month, and it's a little bit small. I had the really big case in my last PC.
I have the Lee and Lee O11 Vision. and it's,
Yeah.
like,
What would you say that Bungie needs to fix the most with Marathon before release? I think they need to do a better job of messaging it. I think there's a lot more there than people realize. But
Yeah, I just got a new computer like last month, so I was pretty happy with it. I wanted a little bit smaller of a case. It's not much
was-
smaller by any means, but I got a little bit smaller.
I was gonna get the 9070 XT on launch, and then every single revision sold out immediately. So I literally
Yeah,
bought the desk with the money
Jesus.
that I was gonna.
GPUs are
Wow.
insane right now. I'm happy. I just got lucky that I committed to buying a 5090 early.
there is a lot. I mean, I feel like
So,
there's a lot of close range in Marathon too.
If I got my
though.
same computer that I did right now, would be like an extra like.
Do you think Dire Marsh was a good map to reveal first? It's the one that's the most done.
90s are just insane right now.
It's definitely the one that's the most done.
6700 XT. It's an AMD GPU, but it's like 3060 Ti equivalent, which is like more than enough for everything I'm doing.
I only went over the top on GPU. Like, I don't need a 5090 by any means, but I bought a nice monitor. I bought the Alienware OLED monitor, so I like wanted to be able to take it. That was like my sole reasoning. It doesn't justify it. I'd be just fine with like a 5080, but you know, I was like, go big or go home. I want to use my monitor to the
If you're
fullest
getting the
potential.
5080, man, just get the 5090. Honestly, I agree with that. I feel like they broke fastball. My shit was not.
Only one enemy is left.
Oh, he's so one-y. He's so one-y. Damn it.
I missed my shotgun
Your
shot.
team tore through them like wild animals.
Do you think they'll incorporate any of the assets of the ARG into the game, like the terminal? There is a terminal in the game, but it's not that one. But there is a terminal in the game for lore, just like the first.
6v6, I don't get 6v6. I don't get 300 by any means because there's too much stuff blowing up on the screen. But in trials, it's pretty nice.
I tried to disable like the monitor sync order, like desync or FreeSync in software, like in the AMD software, but it just didn't let me. So I'm stuck at 144, but it doesn't ever go below 144. So this last guy's in the back of the map. We can just push this person. He's invis.
Only one enemy is left.
Come on, brother. That was a little predictable.
I got the ping like right in this room here.
Yeah, he's AFK.
He fell asleep.
You know, Skooma, it's just how it goes nowadays.
To start sniping.
You are winning. Keep this up.
So marathon, huh?
Hell yeah, bro.
Pretty. It should be good. I guess.
I honestly can't wait. Someone was rage baiting in the YouTube chat, but I was saying that I was like, I've been excited about this game, like even before you.
Only one enemy is
We're alive.
Before
I
you
just
were alive, I've loved
like
this
I don't
game.
know. Like, well, for one, I don't understand the point of being negative when the game isn't even alpha.
Only the
and
4
two,
in the
like,
alpha, 2 more in the
There's
full
nothing
game.
else to play right now. Like Destiny's kind of back. Destiny is kind of back in its, you know, kind of steady pace. Like you know what to expect. Like, I just want something different to play. Like so, I'll give Marathon a try. Like maybe I don't like it, but like I at least want to play it first before I decide if I don't like it. And then if I don't like it, like it's not like Destiny's going anywhere. I can just come back and play Destiny.
Man, I wanted to grab that, but I pressed my class ability so I've been around.
Oh, I'm so fucking dead.
I'd never let you down. I jumped in the air and he lost me,
One
man.
minute left, my friend. Your enemy is down.
That's why I'm playing
It looked-
when Marathon comes out.
It looked fairly fast paced, and that's been my thing with like Tarkov is it's too slow.
Potentially
wanna
rhetoric. I don't know.
In a house for like 10 minutes.
That was my biggest problem with
but-
PUBG, dude. And then Fortnite changed that.
Only one enemy is left.
Now, don't be talking shit on PUBG now. We'll start fagging right here. Okay.
Okay. Well, you know, I like some PUBG, but my biggest
It is-
complaint about
it is
PUBG,
slow.
it is so campy, late game.
Yeah.
Whereas Fortnite, it is a little campy, but it's also like, especially like, and I haven't played Fortnite since like season 2 or something, you know, like, or maybe it was 3 or 4, I don't remember, but. Or especially Apex. Like Apex late game is so fucking fun because it is just like balls to the wall craziness. I love that.
I think there's like
I like about Tarkov got me with like you take like a little you hurt your pinky toe and you're like walking, you're like limping until you take a bunch of medicine. Like I don't know, like I can
actually did like
appreciate.
that. I do like.
Dude, it was too much. It was too much for me personally. I like some realism,
exactly,
but not
Blue
to
Flesh.
the point where like I'm taking ibuprofen to feel better in the game.
Yeah, it gives you it gives you an option to like sell certain stuff.
I'm trying to
you have
escape
to
reality,
manage
man,
it,
not
but it
live
gives
in
you
the
a chance to
game, you know,
manage
like-
it. It doesn't just get rid of anything
I do like the
automatically.
painkiller system in Tarkov because like it's another thing to balance for sure. It's definitely way worse early game, but it's very
yeah,
fun,
to be
like,
fair, I definitely didn't give it enough of a like try. I'm sure if I got used to it.
I feel like there's also like 2 plateaus of like skill ceilings, which is like high end for like the majority of the player base. It is real campy and real slow, but like the people that are really good at Tarkov are just holding W. Like you just know where the spawns are. You like can hear a shot 300 meters away and know like, oh, they're probably in this building, and you can go and chase that. And
Yeah. This Frost slug guy or whatever is good. He's using a sidearm. He's using double primary. So just watch out for the sidearm. They kill really fast.
We'll need each other.
oh yeah, killed fast.
Yeah, I traded though.
Got one.
Only one enemy is left. Your ally is back in the fight.
Good nade. Yeah, he's probably gonna just try to play a sidearm. Like he's gonna push that angle right there, and he's probably gonna try to push up middle with the sidearm. I was playing yesterday, and it was literally just a bunch of everyone's using Division. Division is such a strong sidearm; it is unreal. And if you get kill clip or sword logic on it, you're just like unstoppable.
No, I think sidearms are anti-barrier this week, or this season.
I'm trying to hold an angle on this guy for
Okay, buddy.
Got him.
Nice, good kill.
That's on the right. That they've got a they've got a good res on this. We should probably push this, yeah.
1 minute left, my friend.
yeah.
He's one.
It's just one person here so far.
Only one
Nice.
enemy is left.
They're outside.
Nice, good job, good call, Skro.
I
Look
played.
at Pops, man, your marathon already got you making. Look at them. Look at that. He's pretending we're Lupo right now. He's like, "Come on, Lupo, we're pushing. We gotta
Dude,
go."
the story I'm gonna tell for the rest of my life is Lupo taught me how to use chopsticks, and that's probably a top 5 moment in my life.
It's like an anime. That's the start of the anime arc right there.
I hit him for 18 damage. He's cooked.
Oh, I'm cooked.
I'm
He's weak on me. Well, no shield. Well, low shield. No, there's 2. There's 2. They're back. I played Tarkov for like a couple of Tarkov matches when it like first came out, and I just could never get into it, man. It's so sweaty. Good shit. Oh my god, Shrimp is fucking a
I don't know.
fiend.
You played that really fucking well, Jordan.
They
like,
should have killed me so long ago.
I walked it back, Russian. I walked it back, okay?
You opponents follow. This is the way it should be.
I had to walk it back, okay?
Scary's gonna be watching anime in no time.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I had my first soup dumplings. They're really good. Holy.
You fuck with sushi, Scaro?
No, but I'm open for
I
new
love
things.
sushi so much. I'm gonna go kill them with a sword.
I guess my answer is I've never had it. Oh, he's so one-y on the rest. Thank you. Thank you.
You've never had pause. You've never had sushi?
No.
Dude, you gotta.
Can you DM me your address? I will DoorDash you sushi right now. There's no way you've never had sushi.
No, I've
There's
never had
way.
sushi. No.
I cannot believe this. I need to change
your address
this.
on stream. So
No, don't do it. I don't do all that.
Everyone DoorDash me sushi. Just fucking.
I'm in such a bad spot right now. Oh, there's one guy far left. Let's push his ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's the.
Oh my god, I cannot hit a fucking shot right now.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
Yeah, get gunny.
Is he underneath? Oh. Thank you.
Nice. Good job.
Y'all know shrimps is bugs?
I can't believe we never had sushi before.
Shrimps is bugs, bro.
I didn't have sushi till I moved far away from the ocean.
Okay, so I grew up in a very
There was no sushi places where I grew up either.
yeah, kind of that, but also like my parents are
I might text the wife and ask if she wants to get sushi tonight for dinner.
Brokies?
Actually,
not brokies. Let's say culturally ignorant. And
Fair enough. That's a polite way to put it.
Yeah, and I grew up in a very white place, and there wasn't a lot of opportunities for me to try other things. Now I'm trying to do better, but for instance, I had never had Indian food until grad school, and now it's like my favorite thing on this fucking planet. And I didn't have Thai food until college, and I grew up in the South, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm trying to do better. I'm working on it. We're working on it. But there are some things like learning how to use chopsticks that I never got to do due to environment. So
Destination house.
Okay, that tweet. Took Panda 563 rolls to get the drop that he wanted.
Oof.
For what?
Welcome to the
He's been trying to get a.
tribes
He
of
had like a
Osiris.
very specific roll that he wanted to get, and it took him 563 rolls. He
don't
kept
even know
every
what
sing. He kept every exalted. He kept every single roll in his vault. He has a video. It's in the.
It's how it goes
the thread.
Sophisticated.
I'll link it to you. To show
All we can hope
kept-
is to do better for the next
he deleted,
generation.
like his entire vault to keep
together.
500 rolls.
Garbage.
For visual reference is crazy, by the way. Jesus. Right, this.
Flat right now.
Nice.
Hit him literally one singular bullet. Far right.
Only one enemy is left.
I'm so good.
Are you, dude? I fucking hate shotguns in this stupid game. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm going in, Jordan.
He's gonna try to get a res.
You did not get. That's fine.
I get fucking smoked.
I hate shotguns.
Snake, punching bullets everywhere. Guardian, my heart is still racing.
563 rolls is insane.
I keep embracing that, Blaziken.
Nothing less.
Also, we grew up really poor, so there weren't a lot of
Sushi is kind of expensive. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't just get one roll isn't gonna fill you up. Like you gotta get like 2.
I was a ramen main as a young man.
Yes, yeah, that sort of shit.
I
And my mom had 5 kids, so it was rough, okay? It was rough. I'm working on it. All we can hope is to do better than the previous generation, you know what I mean?
We'll set a donation goal for you or a sub goal. Scarrow tries sushi. 1,000
First time
subs.
eating sushi on stream.
The way it should be.
You should get sushi tonight.
I'm probably going to.
Only one enemy is left.
Dude, I'm so fucking good at this.
What? How does
Yeah,
my
you gotta
shotgun
get it.
not kill that guy?
Round one. Your team stands tall.
I'm always
What
getting
has been the
comments
most
from my
asked
culturally
question,
ignorant parents because I
Scarrow?
love trying new foods.
Stop
Yeah.
marathon.
We're in the lead. I am not surprised.
Most asked question.
I think it's
Mostly,
been like about proximity chat.
I think the most asked question I've gotten is how much is Bungie paying you? Insane.
There should be.
A lot of people are very a lot of people have asked what sets it apart in different ways, and I think that's a really good question. And I also think Bungie did a great job of only showing the things that don't set it apart in the showcase, and not specifically not showing everything that sets it apart. And that's a little frustrating for me as someone who has seen the entire game, or not the entire game, but the rest of it, you know. And
You know what game I was excited? Sorry to random
No, you're good,
tangent.
you're good,
It
you're
just
good.
made me think of it. What was the game that me and you played that you could build a base?
Once Human.
We grinded it for like a week, dude. That game had so much promise and it kind of just fell off.
Yeah. Oh my god, I cannot hit my shots right now,
Oh
bro.
wow, that guy did not. Oh, I got teamed. Okay. There's 2 guys there.
He's one. They're both no
Don't
shield.
give up. Just the two of you now.
Oh!
Oh, win. Oh yeah, I
said
see how it is. You got to revive
he said-
Jordan instead of
He
me.
said I'm going to get help.
Back in the fight. Opponent revived.
I was right there, Scarrow. You could have got me.
Oh my god, dude, I'm allergic to hitting bullets right now. This is crazy. Holy fuck!
That's what I want to hear from my future marathon teammate.
Jesus, I don't even know what that was. The last time I played PvP was Marathon, and we were using like their fucking sensitivity settings. So I'm like all fucked right now, man.
You should just change
Like
it
you,
to that.
like you couldn't change the sensitivity. What do you mean?
No, we did, but like I just switched it to like what felt close to what I was used to. But we're playing on different size monitors. We're playing on different size mouse pads. You know, it's like fucking weird. And so
Yeah.
it's just different. I know you're fucking Jordan. I know like you just do your thing. You know, we've talked about this before, but you don't really worry too much about senses between different games or whatever.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking diva when it comes to this shit, okay? If I'm gonna perform, it needs to be like the mood needs to be set, there needs to be candles, you know, like
Yeah, like so performance anxiety confirmed is what I'm hearing.
yeah, well, it's just more like no blue M&Ms in the bowl, please, you know? Like I need to be comfortable.
I was gonna ask what this person.
The
does in
room's
chat,
got to be
which
the right
is,
temperature.
With adjusting sensitivity, how like
I don't remember at all.
parameters-
I don't remember if it was COD Sense or Destiny Sense. I could not tell you. And I didn't record it. I did it on the first day, so we didn't record on the first day.
Yeah.
Sorry. You'll find out in a couple weeks, hopefully.
Outshine the opposition.
I'll find out in September. I'm not getting a code.
I'm so good at this game! Sorry, Kitty, I didn't mean to scare you. She was sleeping right next to me on my computer.
Only one enemy is left.
I'm hitting the flank.
Oh my god,
I don't
dude.
know what's happening. Things are blowing up. I was just swinging. I had my eyes closed IRL.
Don't worry, I got you.
She was sleeping and I jump scared her pretty bad. I'm sorry, Kitty.
I don't know where I
sorry.
did 550 damage. I was just swinging.
You were
Oh.
punching the shield, probably.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
let's
was
get
blind,
some
things were
cat
blowing up.
spam in chat, please. I feel bad. Yeah, you tried, buddy.
High five, chest bomb.
Only one enemy is left.
Up top.
Down low.
Old man still got it, bro. Too slow.
Nah, Alpha Coast should be in the next couple of weeks.
You are setting the pace. Very good.
Will cosmetics be part of the loot pool? There are ways to earn cosmetics through like factions and
I'm just gonna
end-game stuff.
watch this. I literally never lost
No,
this.
he went all
What?
the way around. That was unfortunate. That was a bad there in me. Nice.
They're both here.
Only one ally is left.
Oh,
Is in there.
I hit that guy's fucking center mass from 2 feet away.
where you at? Where you at?
Ah, nice try.
Does anyone understand how shotguns work in this game?
One took it out.
I can promise you one fucking thing. Every person in chat,
It's just default.
that shit would
I gotta
never
roll
have
kill
happened.
clip
in-
and
that
kill clip is
shit
disgusting.
would never have
I think I
happened
killed both of them.
in Marathon. I almost said in Minecraft. That as well. That shit never would have happened in Marathon. That guy would be fucking dead. I
No,
promise
he
you
almost had
that. Fuck.
Give me a second. I'll kill him.
One
I'll get him.
minute left, my friend.
Very nice. There's a guy close to me. I don't know.
Scare up!
No, I went the other way. I should have stuck on you. That's my bad. And I'm
The
Fucking-
res is like on me.
up. That's me. I threw that. I'm throwing.
You lost this round. Wins the next one.
This is why sometimes
When do you
I should
think-
just use a grenade launcher. I would have.
When do you think they'll mention or talk about Frontiers? I would say
Tie.
at the latest first week of May would be my
Muscle
guess.
wrist.
Maybe second week of May. When is Trials of the
Yeah.
9?
True.
It's inconsistent, but it's fine. Let's see if I can hit a snipe. I might die, man.
I'm weak. I'm gonna back up.
Sorry, Jordan. I just pushed you back.
We can.
1 minute left.
Okay, that was close.
Let's push left.
Watch res.
They wrapped around towards the nose.
Only one enemy is left.
Oh, what a good grenade. Holy.
Impressive
you,
victory. You
The 6th? I bet we get the reveal somewhere between the 3rd and the 6th.
Another round
Only
begins, and
5.
your team leads. Good.
See you in Tau setting, man.
See you on Tau. Well, Tau Ceti's a star system, so you gotta say, I'll see you on Tau Ceti 4.
See you in Tau-
What?
Smoked. No shield. He's burning.
Is he
He's
like on the corner?
He's right-
Only one
Yeah.
enemy is left.
Oh my god, that guy's so one. I'm hitting every shot today. It's unbelievable. I've never had such a high hit percentage in my entire life.
I love to hear it.
I saw 7 shots. He had 2.
Might have been 3.
Focus.
He would have been
Three,
dead
bo-
if he had 3.
three body shots. 3 body shots.
Come on, one snipe.
Guardian down.
Oh my.
1 second.
He
here.
Celestial fired above, dropping.
Guardian,
No way. He's behind me and his melee hits me. Hello?
don't let
That's my
this
bad.
slow you down. Try
Look,
again.
lore's important, man.
Opponent revived.
Lore is important.
Your moment
God,
is
you're
here.
so lazy. Go get a job or something.
I'm at Divider, so if I can just get like a kill this round. Nice kill, just play
I
like
nearly killed myself.
Guardian down.
One shot in the back.
Bad. No shield. He's on res.
Opponent revived.
Got him.
Only
Go!
one enemy is left.
You can give me out.
1 minute left, my friend.
No, you don't.
Yes!
I don't want to
The
play.
match is yours. Celebrate. I will join you. You taught your opponents a lesson today. You are a ruthless.
Where'd you make it to, Lab? You sent me a clip?
Queued it up, queued it up, queued it up. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I queued it up.
First encounter.
I love Run of Nightmares, man. Are you gonna solo that raid? After alpha, before beta?
The last time I played PvP was Marathon. Oh, it's me. It's me. I'm talking. Sorry, one second. I'm watching this clip from Lab. Yeah, that's the average Root of Nightmares experience right there. Yeah, I do plan on doing it. Before the alpha, probably not. But I mean, dude, this fucking season of Destiny is like, we're 3 months out. I got plenty of time. I'm not worried at all. Plus, I'll just like Lord of Wolves, the final boss. I'll get the tag, tell everyone else to fuck off. It'll be all right.
Oh, we
Yeah.
match the same people again.
Goofy Goober, adept. It's the same team we just played.
It's the same duo, yeah.
I'm not sure
No,
what
sorry, YouTube chat, I missed that. Bulls's, Bullseye.
Wait.
Bullseye, probably.
The trials of Sage
Charles the
14.
Nine is May 6th.
Okay, no. They are of Osiris. A joke.
I'm excited to see if we get anything tomorrow. I'm a little skeptical, because we're not getting the extra fragments until next week.
Got it.
So tomorrow might just be
Looks
empty.
like
Is Iron Banner next week?
And
like
put
a week or
down.
two
Okay,
ago. It was actually
flexing
so
a little
fun.
bit.
Is it? People are talking about like, oh, you will not have fun with it. It's so
Guardian
inconsistent.
down.
Weak. Nice. Above.
Dropped on you.
Only one enemy is left. Your ally is back in the fight.
Eddied. Oh my god, hit your shots, nerd. Nice.
You can sell a caretaker, but you
enemies
can't
are done.
sell the one guardian.
Extra fragments? What the fuck does that
You
mean?
lead. Your opponents follow.
I should have been dead right there.
Last 6 collectibles come on
Played the shield well.
April 22nd. What fragments? Did I say fragments?
Hit 0 of his shots actually.
He like one guy dropped down and like went forward. He like didn't even like fight
By
us.
fragments, I meant like Osseous fragments, ossified fragments, like the collectibles. I assume that's what they are. Sorry, I'm fucking on autopilot right
They're
now.
going right.
Guardian down.
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left.
Yeah, I'm better.
Okay, okay.
You, all you.
I wish I was as good as you at this game.
Yeah, me too.
Ally is back in the fight.
That hurt me.
This is your fight now.
See, that's all my missing shotgun damage for the last 8 games. It actually hit right there. Don't expect it to happen again.
There's one guy right here.
Yep. Pushing left.
Only one enemy is left.
Smoked and rolled.
Sheesh.
Opponents have been poking their
Hope you were talking about marathon fragments. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I was talking about the collectible fragment, or like the collectibles for this season that we don't have. You know, they've got to do something tomorrow, right? Something.
Is it? I've had it played at least one time.
Heavy.
Heavy round. Oops.
They can have it. They need the upper hand.
They can have it.
Okay, I almost died to that guy.
Guardian down.
Only one ally is left.
That's my bad,
It
guys.
is in their hands.
Maybe we needed the upper hand.
Oh my god. Oh damn.
The next round will be yours. Show them.
Almost. If the guy behind me was a little slower, I needed to get away and heal.
Turn this lead into a victory, Guardian.
All right, I'm locking
Nothing
in.
can stop you.
If there is a
Oops,
secret
shot my
mission or a
shotgun
special
shot.
mission site, I
know
assume
why I
it's
spawned in with my
next week
shotgun out. That
with
was
the extras
Not
collectibles.
supposed to happen.
Oh my! Hit your fucking shots, me.
Only one enemy is left.
Guardian down.
W.
Oh, that guy's
I
lagging.
love to watch you win.
Sunless LGM. You can just access it this week.
Match point. Your team stands
Is it B. Austin Jackson?
strong.
Tell me it's B. Austin.
Oh, I'm so absent. Oh, that nade's gonna kill me.
Only one enemy is left.
We just go flawless.
The match is yours. Celebrate.
To the lighthouse we go, boys.
Oh, it's Amir? I fucking love Amir, dude. Amir's it hangs out in chat all the time.
I'm Sekiguchi all the way, bro. Sekiguchi genetics. Sekiguchi.
Why is this clip so laggy?
What role was you going for?
Ideally, I think you want slide shot in either precision instrument or Eye of the Storm. Not that PI changes TTK, but it just helps. Sometimes you need that extra little bit of damage. And it's just basically like extra range for free.
It's so much easier than it used to be.
I think keep away in the first column is also good. But I just like slide shot so much. Slide shot on primary is crazy. It's like not having to reload a gun.
Yeah.
Or it's clutch if you're in like a 1v2 and you get the kill and maybe the last guy's weak.
We do love
and you
werewolves.
only have one shot and you need to you can just slide and get ammo. It's like doesn't help all the time, but when you need slide shot, it comes in super clutch.
No, you can't get the
So
last
I
six
think slide shot or
collectibles.
keep away
I think
in
I'm gonna
first
do a
column,
community
and then I
Vault of
think
Glass
PI
right after this
or
chat.
Eye of the Storm.
So if you want to run a
in
Vault of
second
Glass, go
column.
ahead and
You
get
can
on
go with
Destiny.
opening shot,
and,
but I just don't think opening shot
we'll
gives
get some
enough.
people in here.
And then you want like, you know, the usual small bore, hammer forged, accurized, range masterwork. Extended mag is actually pretty good for the AE. That's what I have in my roll. I didn't get it. I got a.
What were the two perks? Sorry.
Wait, inspect me, Jordan.
Yeah, that's what other barrel did you get?
Corkscrew.
What two
was
perks did you say, Jordan?
Slide shot, Eye of the Storm, or slide shot PI?
Slide shot, gotcha.
Slide shot in anything really, like PI, Eye of the Storm, opening shot. That's a good roll. Yeah, range masterwork and like extended mag definitely isn't best, but it gives you AE, so it's not bad.
Do you think
Like, if
anyone's
I didn't
told
get
Bungie that we get too much loot now? This is kind of I don't. This is too much management, bro.
A lot.
Oh my
yeah,
fuck.
I'd
What did you say? Eye of the Storm? You did not say opening shot, right?
I don't value opening shot a
Yeah,
whole
okay, that's
lot.
fine.
And if you watch like Cammy Cakes' video he put out today on it, he likes opening shot. I think second column is just a preference thing. I think you can't go wrong with Eye of the Storm, PI, or opening shot.
Bro, I got like 50 fucking. Is it double loot this week?
Double loot, double rep.
Oh, it is. Okay, fuck, bro. Jesus. It's just too much. I just don't even. Can you ever
Hey,
get...
now it took like 5 years to get this kind of loot in trials. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
Bucko.
well, nerf it, bro. All I wanted was as much loot as GMs, not fucking more. Like,
Actually, let's give GMs this much loot.
Say what?
Let's give GMs this much loot.
It's too much. I don't want Destiny to be a menu simulator, bro. Unless it comes to loadouts, then I do.
I love loadouts.
Lab, are you wanting to do a Vault of Glass? Oh.
All right, well, that was good. Shrimp, you got a good roll. Scourge, you get anything good?
I got some good times with my friends.
Hey, you know what?
Hooray!
That's all that matters.
What's up, Savage Bacon? How you doing?
All right. I'm gonna go eat some more Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, we got sushi on the way. Sushi will be here in 30 minutes.
I heard Scared was trying sushi today.
I already ate dinner, bro. Little Caesars brought back their pretzel crust pizza, so we went ham.
How many cheesy bites pizzas have you?
Only one, but it was fucking magnificent, dude. I love me some cheesy bites pizza.
The ranch is so good. No, I don't like the chipotle ranch. I like the pepperoni ranch.
I'm not a big ranch guy. I like blue cheese. So if they served it with blue cheese, ranch is fine. I don't know. But
If you're picking it up, by the way, just be like, "Yo, can I get some blue cheese?" And like 90% of the time, they won't charge you for it.
Wait, you have blue cheese? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. We have some
I don't think Seal is tomorrow because the final collectibles are. I thought they said the final collectibles were April 22nd. See, Brett. We can buy an adept, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, you can buy you can buy 3 adepts.
Yes, depending on how many ciphers you have.
Where is it you keep all of your knives, Hunter?
Oh, they're all shit. Let's go. Alrighty. Well, I promised Chad I'd run a calmless vault, so probably gonna go do that.
Sounds good, man. Thanks for gaming.
Yeah, thanks for the card. We'll be playing more soon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. My
Sounds
life,
good, dude.
After this last week, my life is now significantly less busy and secretive. So we're back.
Sounds good, dude. Yeah, hopefully I can game with you guys next week. We'll see.
Sounds good.
But yeah, GG's. Have a good night.
Yep. Catch a gamer. All right, chat. If you would like to do a Vault of Glass, join up. First 6 people that join up First 5 people. 5 people, sorry. First 5 people. Oh, wait, Lab, did you want to do it? Wait, did Lab want to do it? Well, Lab gets a spot if they want it. Yes, okay, we're good. Oh my god, I gotta go before someone joins. 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 Okay, we're good. We're gaming. Oh, imagine doing a no comms raid without me. Sorry. I'm like, you know how it goes. I just invite people. Can I say how good that cat badge looks in chat, by the way? Let's fucking go. Thank you for everyone who subbed to me to get the cat badge. Are you able to tell us when you're gonna get to do another playtest and when that might be? I don't know if I get to do another playtest before launch. Like, I'll be in the I'll get an alpha code and I'll be able to play in like whatever comes next, whether it be a beta or whatever. So like, I guess I'll be able to play test it from home with everyone else, but. Well, what's the prediction? 31 minutes! We need to zoom! We need to zoom! $31 Yeah, I want to start watching The Last of Us. We'll probably start watching it Wednesday, probably. I got you. I didn't know if they're gonna do another one behind closed doors. If they are, I have not been told yet. But honestly, I'm running out of PTO, so I kind of hope they don't. Maybe one more. I'll take one more. But if I use all 3 weeks of my PTO on Bungie playtest, I think my wife might actually leave me. So it's like, all right. But also, how do I say no to that? You know what I mean? Not my wife leaving me. How do I say no to another playtest? So just hopefully they don't ask. Why rushing? Over on Twitch, someone started a bet that I wouldn't beat it in less than 31 minutes, so we're zooming. Nice Charles card. That shrimp guy was good at the game and kind of handsome. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What's the one next to your name? Predicted yes. Oh my god. Dude, the Twitch UI experience is so much fucking better. It's absurd. I hate it, but fuck. Valid, wife priority. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I have an obligation. And also, like, it's rough, you know? I wish I could just be like, hey, work, I won't be here next week. You don't have to pay me. I'm gonna go do some cool shit. And I might be able to do that. Take, like, non-paid time off. But I think also that would probably affect, like, my career aspirations. And I can't do that, so. Yes, I have all the Trials cosmetics. Got them pretty relatively fast. I think I got every single one of them on stream, by the way, which is crazy. Under 31 minutes was one of my nicknames in high school, so I voted yes. Who do you work as? I'm a chemist. I'm so glad you started up on Twitch. I'm glad people are enjoying it. It's been fun. I have to say, I was enjoying it, and then last week happened, and like Twitch like popped off during the ARG and the reveal, man. And I just, fuck, I should have started sooner, like honestly. But I'm happy I made the decision. I don't want anyone on YouTube to take this the wrong way, because I still love YouTube, and I say that like YouTube is my primary platform. It is my primary focus, and I stand by that. I just don't understand. Like, the vibes are just different. Like, I don't know why, but Twitch is just a lot less. Like, there's a lot fewer people in Twitch that have, like, you know, profile pictures that are like a white guy with sunglasses and a hat. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just kind of nice. No! I meant to do that. How rare are the cosmetics? Because I haven't gotten any except the emblem. They're pretty rare. They're pretty rare. And most of them require you to get wins like after Flawless, I think. Or you mostly accumulate wins after Flawless. How much is it to sub on Twitch? Is it $4.99? People? Unless you're Hoon, then you get one game. Yeah, Hoon had like fucking insane luck. Is it $4.99 to sub on Twitch or $5.99? $5.99? Okay, there you go. I told my Bungie people, by the way, I messaged them and I said, people fucking loved the cat badge. More of that, please. So, potential more in the future, my friends. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's so cool to see that. Because now, until the end of time, you guys, it was like a 2-day period to get this cool fucking thing next to your name in chat. And you can just flex on everyone until the end of time. And it's like, there will never be another opportunity to get that. That's fucking sick, dude. Oh, a Mida badge would be so awesome, actually. Holy. Can you only have one badge next to your name? Or can you, like, I see Jordan has, what is that? TwitchCon San Diego. So can you only have one of those badges next to your name? Yes? Okay. Be cool if there's like a rotating option. Like, hey, you should rotate through all my badges. That would be pretty cool. Oh, I better transfer Zeno. Oh, never mind. I can do this manually? Yeah, fair enough. You can set your badge per channel. Oh, that's kind of nice. Imagine you could set your... There's one badge for channel rank, one for substatus, and one for global badge. Oh, okay. Good to know, good to know. It'd be kind of nice if you, in Destiny, you could set emblems based off of activity. Rocket sidearms, one tap, oracles. Yeah, but if I'm sitting up there, I can't shoot. I can't shoot this guy without Xeno. It took me a long time too, Dog Dad. Don't worry about it. But I'm glad people liked it so much. Like, dude, I will never forget this past week, man. Like, what an insane experience. Thank you guys for being such a big part of that. Just an absurd, like, just, I don't even want to know how much I've streamed in the last week, but it was awesome. It was just such a fucking immaculate experience. I have to make a video recapping the second part of the ARG. And also, there was like a dead end. I have to, hey, Hex Cody, are you in chat? I saw you earlier. I meant to talk to you about this. I don't know if he's still in chat. There was a potential lead. The QR code on Andy's neck had another login for USEC, but it didn't have the password. Very interesting. Why did it just come up now? I just thought about it now. The last ARG from Bungie? No. It wasn't in Warmind. They've done a couple in the Witch Queen Collector's Edition had one. I think the Final Shape Collector's Edition had one. I think. Oh, fuck off. But the ARG was so good. That was the most incredible, like, crazy ARG I've ever seen in my life. Just an absurd experience. I really want to interview that team. I want to know how long it took them to put it together. I think a year minimum. No, I know Final Shape didn't have one. I think Lightfall had one. But all the special assets they had to create for this ARG, I bet it must have taken them literally forever. Niobe Labs and Corridors of Time aren't really ARGs. I count them as more community puzzles, similar to like Vesper's Host. I guess Corridors of Time technically is an ARG because it partially takes place out of game. So I'll give you Corridors of Time. Niobe Labs wasn't really an ARG though. I know it's semantics and it doesn't matter, and they're all really cool puzzles in their own right. So definitely, like, if you're like, shut the fuck up, Scarrow, that's like a valid response to what I just said there. Fair enough. But you know what? That's where we are. Scarrow strat, Scarrow strat, wahoo, Scarrow strat. 2, 2, 3, 5. Oh, I haven't done the rest of the contracts yet. Are all of the contracts available? Two. 2615. 2651. There are no contracts available anymore? Wait, what? What was the point of them? What? Fuck. Uh, 4317. 43175. 43175. That's a nice. That's really nice. 43175. Just a nice little circle. 43175. What? Did this one not destroy? Three, 1, 7, 5. The 7 must not have broken, bro. 43175. Just like that old song, bro. No, I don't remember them saying that, Herschel. Seven, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 7, 4, 7, 4, 3. Oh, sorry. 7, 4, 3, 5, 1, 2. 7, 4, 7, 4, 3, 5, 1, 2. Five, 2, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5. Oh, 3, 5, 2, 4, 2, 2. Wait, I lost it. I don't know what it was. That was my bad. I'm throwing. Holy. My head is not in the game right now. Fucking type it out. Fucking type it out. We got this. We'll catch up. We'll catch up. No, we got this. We'll catch up. We'll catch up. Okay. 3, 5, 2, 4. 3, 5, 2, 4, 7, 6, 1. 3, 5, 2, 4, 7, 6, 1. 3, 5, 2, 4, 7, 6, 1. 3, 5, 2, 4. 3, 5, 2, 4, 7, 6, 1. Easiest shit I've ever done in my life. I'll run. Actually, Lab, you want to do it? Lab's better at it. Okay. Good shit, Lab. From what you've seen so far, do you think the marathon gameplay loop is satisfying enough to keep wanting to play it long term? I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, I have 75 hours in it, and I just want to play more. So I'm not sure what you consider long term, but at least 100 hours, yeah. I think this is what I was thinking. Apollo ends with the narrative gasoline that will propel us in the next few years with a clear theme, goal, and destination. Won't come to you in a straight line, but it's well worth the trip. I don't know if I agree with that.
Guardian down.
But maybe. But I don't know.
Guardian down.
You got caught. Bro, if these guys could go the fuck away, that'd be great. I can push. I can push. Yeah, I got it. I'll push. Mars is easier, right? I'll push Mars. It'll be good. My shirt, it's Avenged Sevenfold. Bro, Bastis, you're throwing. Fuck it, just release Frontiers on September 25th. That's insane. Bro, Bro, Bastis is the slowest runner I've ever seen. Yeah, Bastis is definitely USEC, bro. Thank you, Mason. Appreciate that. More to come, my friend, more to come. Is Nerd dead? Where do you push them off on this map? Oh, this is not ending well. Oh, fuck off, bro. Wait. Please freeze him. Please fucking freeze him. Bro! Oh, I'm throwing. This is no good. Fuck you. I'm literally better. I'm literally better. No, I got this. I win this. I literally win this. Don't worry about it. No, blinding GLs are for nerds. I got this. Easiest shit I've ever done in my entire life. I think it's easier on the left side. Left side believer. Left side believer, baby! You're a fucking hater. Get out of here. I don't need you. I don't need you. I solo this. Literally the best there's ever been. Do you think they should have made male, female versions of each character in Marathon? I mean, I personally don't care. If it's something that people want, sure, but I really couldn't care at all, to be honest. How are you feeling about the immense negativity surrounding Marathon? It's the internet nowadays, man. I'm not really too bothered about it. I only get bothered when people try to attack my character because I actually like it, but like I've played it and they haven't, so get fucked. Not you, them. Not you guys. I hope you guys play it and I hope you guys enjoy it. But all the haters, fuck them. No, I'm throwing. I'm fucking throwing. Oh, I got this. Easiest shit I've ever done. How's the crank? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Oh, it's hogging, bro. The crank's hogging. You hope I don't get fucked? Yeah, good point. I do not have a grenade. Are we done? That felt fast. I'm so honestly tired of people hating on a game they haven't played. Saying shit like looks like barf, zero connection from the real Marathon. These people are not serious. Dude, those people have not played the first Marathon. Yeah, I think people forget how much hate they got for Destiny too. Destiny as well, and Destiny 2, but mostly the first Destiny had way more hate surrounding it, honestly. But do I have a? Yeah. Go, 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 go. Any game you can compare Marathon to in feeling? Very Halo-y in speed, very Destiny and gun feel. And there's definitely some Apex in there. Yeah, every one of the Marathon games starts by retconning the ending of the last game. Yes. Gears of War. Answer this question very carefully. Are you memeing on people? Or are you being serious right now? Destiny got its gunplay from Halo. It's definitely evolved well past Halo, though. Why didn't I pick that up? All right. Six, 5, 3. I'm like actually pretty good at this game. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong subclass. Dude, oh my god, bro. Someone pick up the relic. I'm the reason we're not gonna get a one face here. I'm so fucking trash at this game, dude. I'm on prismatic. Oh my god. I'm so garbage. I'm so washed, dude. God damn it. I think we still have plenty of time, though. I think we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time. We still win this. I really am just a fucking marathon main nowadays. So I thank you for the 85 months. Jesus. Just help remind you how long you've been putting in work to get to this point. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sai. It really does mean the world, man. It is just... It's fucking unreal. Thank you, thank you. Duality of Destiny players. I'm actually pretty good at this game. 2 minutes later, I'm actually garbage. It's so sad. All right. We got this. Oh. Oh. Finish it. All right, what's the time? Yes! Yes! 3 minutes to spare. I could have thrown so much more. Dude. Yes! Yes. Yes. I need 2 hand cannons and how many? One shotgun? Okay, I'll go and finish found verdict then. Bam. Bam. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and also do this. Watch this. Okay. Yo, C-Bro, what's up? Is that the real lab? The one and only Labradorite. Bam. One more. By the way, Scar, what do you think is the end game for Marathon? What are we looking for? That is a really good question. That I have not a lot of experience with. So I think it's really the end game is going to change every season, I think. They have been talking about putting like super rare, like one of a kind items in there that maybe players chase for. You know, there's going to be like trophies and achievements and stuff, like triumphs that you can go for and stuff like that. But those parts of the games haven't really been fleshed out in the builds I've played. Alpha channel on Discord is open and people are gathering 2K users with the DAC on satellite again. Wait, why? Is there actually like a step to do so? I also don't see the alpha thing. Jet lag, your name makes me, every time I look over and I see it, all I can think of is like emblem code. Emblem code. I've got Destiny brain rot so bad. Like, who's playing emblem codes? Oh, that's jet lag. Has the DAC satellite thing been done already? Yeah, it was like there was like the halfway point of the ARG, really the 2/3, but. Scarrow 9, that's pretty good. What is my, how close am I to plus 20? Oh, plus 18 and a half. I think I'm gonna walk right into plus 20 this season. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about it at all. That's pretty nice, man. Just do some Iron Banner. Fucking do a couple Pathfinders. You know. The classics. Not even gonna look at that division. It was normal. It wasn't adept and it wasn't an adept shiny. I don't give a fuck, bro. I was surprised there's no traditional Bungie Vidoc style video. I was talking about that earlier in the stream. I do think that's a mistake, personally. I think they should have gone with the classic Vidoc. I really like the dev panel, but I think the dev panel works way better as like an after show type thing. I'm not a huge fan of the dev panel as the reveal, personally. That's just my opinion, but I think it should have been a Vidoc as well. By the way, there's a Discord quest where if you watch the gameplay reveal, you get a marathon cosmetic. Wait, I watched the whole gameplay reveal.
Because you know data
so we
like
begin
encrypted
then.
data, I always say.
Oh my god. Bright dust. Do you have to watch the whole thing? Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Crydar. How many weapon types are there? Pretty much the same as Destiny, sorta. There were no rocket launchers in the build I played, but they were teasing one. I don't think grenade launchers are going to be a thing. But autos, SMGs, like DMR, hand cannon, sniper, shotgun. Did I say auto rifle? And like 2 of each of those. So like somewhere between like 12 and 20 weapons. Somewhere in there. Railgun. Oh yeah, there's energy weapons too. Yeah, probably closer to 20 guns.
Chit chat. You and me.
All right, one more red border to go. Next week, we finish Voltaglass. All right, friends. Good 4-hour stream. Holy shit, dude. I have been enjoying streaming so much recently. I don't know what it is. The brain chemistry is just hitting different. I could not have told you that was anywhere near 4 hours. I was just enjoying life, man. Holy fuck. I really think it, I hate to give it credit, but I think it is Twitch. I think it is Twitch, man. Fuck. I'm glad I'm enjoying it though. You know what I mean? All right, who are we raiding? Let's see, who's on Destiny 2? Who's streaming some Destiny 2 right now? Above, Sneaky, Bog. We've done Bog a couple times. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Ransom Rider? I don't think I know who that is. Oh, let's do Sneaky, because Sneaky is doing Grandmaster Gauntlet with Above. Let's fuck Sneaky up. My boy Above needs some help here. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love your faces. Stream tomorrow, almost certainly. No, definitely a stream tomorrow. And I'm pretty excited for it. Everyone have a fantastic night. I will see you tomorrow. And have a good one. Peace.